So, 14th day of the Twin Dragons. Serenity discusses the plans of setting up a coast-to-coast trade route between Bobano and Baikingu, between her father, Hexen Blackscale, and her dubious uncle, Derek's Copperhead. While waiting for those negotiations to begin, with a crew from the docks potentially, Serenity and Upang tried to earn some money to pay for the party's new item orders. But they decided to choose the fighting pit, as led by one of the members who is familiar with this territory. So, as they are led, not dubiously, but unaware of what they are walking into, thanks to a certain someone's purposeful or not so purposeful hidden information giving on how dangerous these fights can be. But, regardless, Upang is able to lead for victory in the martial battle against a human monk. However, in Serenity's death battle, she meets a dangerous foe with her match against a masked figure known in the ring as the Doctor. Barely surviving the toxic fumes spread by the masked physician, Serenity lays in the locker rooms of the fighter's pit, surrounded by her allies, as she barely comes to with 1 hit point.
I swear, if this thing rolls bad.
And we point
Oh, no, you're alive.
No, I'm saying if this thing rolls bad, though.
Oh,
if my
today?
first roll
Oh,
is
I see.
bad, it's going in my mouth.
Okay.
I don't have any other jail.
Just gonna eat it. You family, you get eaten.
Yep.
That's the
There
end.
it is.
It's a brutal way to go.
So I'll just pick her up by her feet, shake her a little bit. You'll be fine.
Ah!
You'll be fine.
So as
Walk it
you
off.
as you come to with your allies surrounding you, they have carried you as gently as I assume they would
Like this.
into the locker room behind the doorway of which you entered into. There is a couple of lockers made of wood and a long wooden bench that they have placed you on. The fumes still fill your nose with a smell that's similar to rotten eggs.
Smelly smell. That's a smelly smell. That smells sort of smelly.
I'm gonna keep my little mask, by the way.
Fair enough.
'Cause I think it might come in handy.
reference.
Alrighty. It is a useful mask. It does give you resistance to poison
There you go.
while you're wearing it, which means you have to be
Unless like you get
holding up to your
stabbed.
ma-
I was
your
going to say
face
gaseous
or
poison, I would assume, not like...
Yeah. Now you can probably take it to a custom worker if you wanted to that could get like an actual like mask aspect to it, but right now it's basically just you hold it up and it fumes for you, so it doesn't
Oh,
require.
so I have to hold
Yeah.
it? Okay.
So it is not a actual like wraparound mask.
You see him take his loincloth off and
Right.
use that
That's
tie on
also-
his face. It's like, I
So
feel
So I
great.
come to
Yes,
because
you are coming to. Yeah.
with the smell in my
And
nose.
I
Yep,
didn't
the
need
burning
one.
smell of rotten eggs or sulfur, more specifically.
I
Yeah.
think I rolled well and I was able to
You
like
did.
breathe it out or something.
I just beat the shit out
I
of some
sneeze
little
away.
guy. Took it.
Nerd.
Threw him across the room.
That did not go as planned.
It's okay.
I actually really want to say it this time. I told you so.
Yes, I kind of earned it.
I'll leave it at
But you did adequately.
I did not expect to
that. Well,
be paired against one of the higher ranking ones.
You have fun.
Right?
It was fun at
Okay.
first.
He
Let's
did
get
wipe
on
your
with the
ass
day.
with the floor, but
Got a little
Wait, what?
too close for comfort, but
or wipe your
Eh.
floor. Wipe your ass. Wipe the floor with your ass.
with
Yeah.
my hair.
think
I
wiped
thought you
his
did that
ass
on
with
purpose,
her.
just because he's a barbarian trying to say something
just
clever. I
stupid.
was like, okay, I dig that. So, question.
By
Was
the way,
that an
is
over-
Upang still nude? 'Cause-
No, he put his
Okay.
loincloth back.
I don't know that we established
We
that.
put away
I was
the
like,
baby's
it's canon.
arm.
Dong
The
out.
baby's arm has been put away.
Okay, good, because you're hovering over me right now, and it's just like,
What do you think's petting you on the head right now?
How do you think you got woken up?
Good bunny. Good bunny.
What do you think was happening?
He's quite dexterous with that thing.
She's like, why do I have this hair gel on my head?
It just keeps going. Are we done?
It's like something about Mary.
Oh no.
Uh,
So as your ally is recovering, Apang, you are all of a sudden called in a loud, kind of echoed voice. The one known as Apang, come to the front desk.
I'll make my way to the front.
The one
call to
known
the
as Serenity, the front desk.
Oh, it looks like we're going to the front
Do they have
desk.
healers here or what?
I can technically heal her.
Technically, you
A
should
little
heal
bit.
I can
yourself.
heal
She can
myself.
So you would know there are healers for a fee.
Right.
So there are tournament healers, but they are for a
No,
fee.
I can heal
We've
myself.
between herself and myself, we can easily. If you, I don't know how good yours are because I just got mine like last time. It's only worth a 1d8.
I'm about to say all I have are my normal spell slots left, so I can just do healing word 4 times and see how that helps.
Or, God forbid, we can.
Use one of our potions.
No, I would say just chill at the hotel for the night.
Yeah, we've
That
got
too.
time to rest up later.
I'm just sitting at 1, so if any
punches her on the
inconvenience
You know, like in
happens,
real life, if you're near death, a good night's sleep gets rid of it.
Right. Exactly.
Quick
Exactly.
question I forgot to ask last time.
No problem.
When I grabbed Cure Wounds, it says 1d8 plus spell casting mod.
Which for you would be charisma,
Okay,
because you are a warlock.
so technically that says spell casting ability. My spell attack bonus is this plus
No,
5.
your attack bonus is only to attack because that's adding
Oh,
your
that's right.
proficiency.
Literally, it's not an attack. It's
Yeah.
it's curing.
So that's
okay,
only
so just
because-
my
yeah.
charisma, which is
There
a
you
plus
go.
3. Okay.
oh, someone is in a kayak. I was wondering what that was.
Yeah, people kayak, they fish in there.
Yeah, but with a storm coming?
Hey,
That's called Die
what
Hard.
we say? Waters move.
Yeah.
Plus, like if you scare the
No
fish
one said
downstream,
all
all you got to do
human
is hold the
beings
net
are
still, and they
halfway
swim right in.
intelligent.
Oh
Dummies.
no.
But like literally, technology.
In
is
fact,
really
I'd be
fucked
surprised
up
if they
and
said
painful,
halfway.
Let's be honest. Anybody can breathe. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter now.
It's always been that way, sadly.
Back in the day, it wasn't quite. But way back. Sorry.
So as you step up to the front desk, you're greeted by the familiar face for the two of you at least, or for the ones that met them. Muriel is there, along with Dania.
Again.
Greetings.
Well, I think that went about as well as we could have expected it to go.
Indeed.
Thanks for the help.
It was completely random chance. That's on her.
Oh, I know.
I only did what I was asked, and that was to make it a fair chance to get someone I didn't know. Nobody knows the identity of that individual. So I was very helpful. Could have been worse. I could have put you against someone I do know. Either way, Apang, here's your money. And she just drops a coin person basically in front of you onto the table. And then I'll take that back.
Fuck me.
Oh, I thought you got more because y'all betted on him more than
Y'all
me.
bet the same amount. So
Oh,
I
Why did she
technically.
take
I thought y'all bet more on him
'Cause
than
she
you did on
lost.
me.
I
So the
bet
money-
more on you than I
so
did
the
on
money
her.
he made was the equal amount of money she lost.
Yeah.
So
And
basically,
we're a team.
basically she's being a bitch and saying you don't need this money if you got to pay for your friend.
Right.
So
Oh, I thought you already paid.
no, you guys just basically this has been seconds later where you guys put her into the recovery area and now you're
Oh, I
waking
thought you
up.
had to pay to get it.
No. The payment was just the payment, and then the betting was part of that.
Oh, good. Yo, me. But it's all good.
But do come back. You were at least mildly entertaining for our audience.
You can always fight again. I'm the one with no physical strength, so if I fight anything, it has to be with my magic. That's why I had to go in the other one.
That's all valid. I want my damn bracers, so that's my next mission.
If
We
you
did,
do
yeah,
choose to
with-
come
with-
back, please let me know ahead of time. I need to tell Brandy. She wants to see you for some reason. I don't know why.
I don't know.
Me.
She fancies ya.
I don't know. It's something.
All I know is that I want to work with
Oh,
that
thanks for
guy
letting
I
him know
fought.
that. Like, I need her here too. Jeez. I dare not say more. For
I
my
don't
own
know if
life.
that doctor guy is like still
I heard it.
here.
I heard the word "not" in that sentence. And I'm gonna stick with that. Damn it. All right. Well, I'm still short of the fucking gold for my
Can I see if
armor.
the doctor
so-
guy's just
Wait,
sitting
no.
around?
Roll a perception check.
So wait, is it that somehow we profited off of
Are you
these?
gonna work or are you
I
gonna go in dash jail?
profited mine. I mean, I made a bet.
10.
And then I
10.
made 2 bets. I
You
won
look
the first one
around,
and I lost the second.
There's a lot of crowd still just enjoying the show as you guys are all looking at
Why don't you
this
steal some shit
just
and see if you eat your ass?
constant fighting going on.
Guards
Because the
are
ring
all-
is still in session. They moved you out of the way because they had to get to the
Yeah,
next
right.
fight.
This was not for our for her well.
I want to get my
Yeah.
braces.
It was
first.
that
So-
we need this space,
Then
sir.
we'll do it every
Yeah,
day.
once- You lived. That's more than many
I
can
rolled
say.
a 5 and went into dice jail.
But yeah, so that's the situation.
We'll
you're
be
in.
back.
I probably won't be unless somebody can.
Not anytime soon. We got things to do, but later.
I'm gonna talk to the guy I fought.
We should. So we still have a couple of days.
Yeah.
Right, for all of our stuff to be made and whatnot. There's a couple of side missions we need to get done. Right. Still need to go to the DIRGE. Is that right? The DIRGE.
Dirge and
I just don't know
Suki.
that any of us want to not have our good weapons or good armor in case any of these.
So
I would say go to
So-
Suki first because the worst thing we're gonna have to deal with is lust.
I thought we couldn't get up there because that's after the gondola.
And personally,
Yes,
I would
Suki's
like
pa-
to know.
Su-
Suki's up in the actual
Yeah.
imperial.
The Suki
part.
temple is literally above the palace.
Yeah.
You really think we're gonna be fighting up there with all those guards and imperial people?
Who knows?
I'm not saying that people might not want to hurt or kill us. I know people in this city too. I'm expecting to like be jumped or some shit.
Just
at
like
some
you
point
should
possible.
heal before we walk anywhere.
Yeah, I know. I was.
You were not exactly well liked.
So I would like to
People
personally
change.
know how
I
our
mean,
items are.
Dania seems to not care that you're back.
I was gonna say I was gonna ask if there is somewhere that I could go learn more about the staff. Then that way, if anybody could tell me about that weird dead bird god. So that's one of the few things I can
Temples
think
would
to do.
definitely probably help you with gods.
Right? I was gonna say like if we're literally going to like a bird.
But there is also the grand library that you guys visited earlier. That would probably also have some materials on it. So if you wanted to spend a couple of the days you have to research, that could also work.
That would be better. But I do need a little more. Okay, just to confirm. So I bet 10 gold on him.
Correct.
I profited 45.
Correct.
I spent 15 of that on her bet. So I still have 30.
Correct.
Okay. So they're the only ones that were
And
collected.
we sold the
Basically,
battle
they
axes
they
and some
basically
other
just
things.
broke
I'll
even.
look towards his because I went to a
I thought
different
the-
store. He
Well,
went to the
technically
weaponry, he
you
went to the
lost your
backsmith, and I went
upfront
to the
payment.
tent.
That's what you lost because technically you didn't really.
Plus, I don't
gain
know how much
anything,
we're
but-
sharing the gold, but I just remember I had 120 gold on me, and it's like 160.
Because
so
they
I'm
both
still
had to
short
bet
about
15
10.
in order to
I
get
got
in,
you.
whereas you guys only had a 10 gold minimum in your bets.
Ah, right.
So they had more to bet, which is why there was a 65 gain in cost. So your 2 gains was 45 apiece because you only bet 10
I
apiece.
don't give a shit. Money's not
Well, we're
important
just
to me.
trying to figure it out.
I just again.
That's
I
what I'm
wanna
saying.
get
So
my
you
own
both
back.
gained 45,
And I lost. And I
but
bet
he
when I
lost.
gave it to
He
to
technically
upgrade my
lost
tent,
15, didn't gain anything else, and then she also lost 15.
But I'm
Because
just making note of
basically
my,
broke even.
my current
What she
inventory
owed, he paid. What he gained, he paid to
to help
pay off
inform
her,
what I
so.
should do with our other days in town.
Let's go to one of the lovely little.
Brothels.
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking.
You
I
just
was-
have
Everyone's
to dick out.
brain
Is
is
it?
on that for some
It was
reason.
either that
I see
or
that.
to one of the clergymen, but
Let's go.
Well, yeah, the
Brothel or
Dirge-
clergyman? I feel like we're
Maybe-
going both spectrums here.
Maybe,
be
maybe
the same
they
place.
could. Do
At
some
Suki's,
healing.
it
Which
is.
clergy? Which clergy are we talking?
I'm gonna say Suki's. You're gonna get both.
Mhm.
So I mean, Suki is the goddess of love.
So
let's
too,
do
we can
that.
also try to plan ahead for how we're going to get up there.
okay.
Because it
So
only allows imperial.
maybe
/
we
import
should
people
take
up.
a night to Fully Hill.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if we go back to the inn, I
Because
can
right now
attempt
you're
to talk.
useless right now. You got 1 hit point.
If I stay in the background, I'm not useless. But yeah, I'm
If we
not.
form a tight perimeter with
It's
our
like-
backs,
If someone throws a
Like-
rocket
like
in
I'm a
and this
baby
dude
elephant.
hits you,
Some
you'll be dead.
child
we're gonna
throws a
tape you to
rocket
the small of
through
his back,
it.
and I'm gonna guard his back.
If we go back to the inn and rest up, I could try.
I mean, you look
Emphasis
like
on
shit.
try.
Unless they have a negative, -1 or a 0
Just
in
you're
dexterity.
fucking covered
In which
blood.
case they
You're
do no
gross.
damage
You're
with the
gross
rock.
right now. Take
Right.
a shower.
We'll go back, have a good meal.
I can try to talk with my uncle about possible like connections to get up to like at least the
Yeah.
starting
Well,
path
I
up
have,
to the
I
palace.
have my staff that I've got my staff that I could technically use to be invisible. I just don't like being in that place. I want to learn more about that fucking bird.
No, I
But I
get
could do
that.
that. You could just be a ladybug and go and just fly up the tram. You'd be fine.
Yeah, I know. I
He can
would
transform
be, but
shape. Apparently, he can blend into
I
shape.
don't want to go up there by
Yeah.
myself.
You do that to
Exactly.
other people.
Huh?
You can do that to other people.
Do what?
I mean, I could just turn it. Yeah, I could just turn it into someone's pet.
Ah,
I have disguises. Remember, I got that from the.
it's just a mustache.
Still, I can
And clothes.
try to talk to my uncle, or maybe I don't know, trade something that might be his only language right now, and see if there's at least some sort of starting thing. So, last resort, we can do like the staff or the ladybug or something to get up there.
But I suppose your uncle's a bit of a dick. Pardon my French.
Please,
Pardon my whatever language that would be in this realm.
whatever. I don't
half
know.
My
giant.
infernal. Let's go with that.
Is there a temple?
Hey,
Would he
he
actually
is.
help us though? Because you've already met with him. He
To
kind of
the lift.
told you to piss off.
Yes,
did he not?
there. So the Temple of
Hence why I
Dirge
said I probably have to
is
trade
actually
something. I
down at
probably
the
have to
bottom level
work
where you're
or do
all at.
something to make him.
I
So-
think we should go there.
Is
Let's
there
go
really no
there.
way to like?
And
We're gonna go to the
Get your
temple.
dad
of
to
Dirge.
I would, when I get
Put the
close,
spurs to
take
him.
a minute to fly.
The thing
What's my
is that
bird's
he
name?
did appear when
Whatever you
we
wanna
were
call
it. Whatever you
talking.
call
He has
it.
his little
Yeah,
shadow
good
form.
It has a different name every time you call it.
Yeah.
It's a different bird every
Hey,
time you
bird.
call
It's
it.
his own-
fucking cool.
It really is. It's his own little magic thing. That's how we do these talks all the time. Is he
Vendry.
literally just
Vendrith.
Vendrith.
Why haven't we seen that yet?
Filbert.
because it was in the private
No,
room. We were
she called
talking,
Filbert.
but for some reason it just kind
Toward
of
the top.
cut off abruptly
to
last time. So
Out of curiosity, are
Is he
you
all right?
using
Can
your
you do that with
regular
your mom?
spell ability, or
definitely
are
not
you
mom.
using the jewel to summon?
and I
it?
really don't
See,
even
I
know
have
I'm going up there.
I have not.
Use the jewel.
Oh, you haven't attuned to it. That's
Tuned
right. That's
to
right.
it.
I think you're right. Your dickhead uncle probably wants
And
something
I've
in
already
return
cast
for a
it. He's
favor,
already-
even though you're family.
That's
Fair.
I
another
mean, we
reason
have a
why
couple
we
of
need
days here, so if it's like a
to
day's worth of
rest.
work, then
So you
I'll
can
just
attune,
work and
she can heal.
he doesn't have to take
I
the
have
tips.
Decide about one.
So I can work off whatever, keep the tips,
But we
and
might
then
learn more
whatever I
about
gotta
it.
do. But I can go talk to him if we go rest at the inn.
Oh yes, tonight we're
Because
taking
to
it
be
easy.
honest, I hurt,
You
and I
look
would
it.
very much like to go lay down.
I agree.
So do
I'd
we
very
want to
much
do
like
that
another
first,
point.
or do we want to go to the Dirge first?
No, let's just rest up for tonight. We've got
No.
plenty of time.
We go to Dirge, I'm kicking someone's
Well,
butt.
they might be able to do it.
For a price.
I mean, but we can too.
Oh.
If she does some magic and then gets a good rest, she'll be fine.
All right,
So,
fuck it,
sleep.
done. We're going to we're gonna rest. We're gonna heal up.
As we go to the inn, I want to try and talk
so-
to
Final
my
Fantasy
uncle.
sleep music.
Hold on.
Little side note is, you don't have a place to stay. Derek's doesn't let you stay at his spot, so
Ah.
you actually have to find your own accommodations while you're here, as you've done in the past.
All right.
So,
Well,
so you actually have to find a local inn or another place to stay.
Is
Derek's
she-
does not let people stay at his.
Oh, and the
Did she-
Furbax doesn't have hotel part. It's just a.
Oh, it does.
Oh, it does.
He'll-
He just
he'll
doesn't let
charge.
anybody.
He doesn't let anybody except his men. He basically uses his inn as a place to hide out. So his
Okay.
whole gang uses the rooms.
Well,
So where did you go last time, and how much did it cost?
The one you used last time was a small inn, kind of offside of that part of the town, so it's in the ghetto area because he's the only one that has a place there. There is a affordable inn that is kind of in the eastern district, close to where you all came in originally in the city. So it's at the pretty further east part of town. It's kind of like the middle class area. So average citizens, the worker class.
Okay.
hey, what about your guard friend?
You've never
Let's just
tried
pay
before, but
the
you
damn gold.
do know her pretty well from frequent visits.
I
It's
can
like a
always
gold
try,
piece.
but I still want to go talk to my uncle first
How much is
because
it?
I know.
How much is the hotel?
Well, the last time you were here, it was 2 silver a night. However, that was their discount for you because Charming Rabbit. So you don't know the full price. Could be 5 silver, could be a gold piece. You don't know.
Or we could go
Try to pull the
buddy up
charm
with a
again.
local guard.
Step
I
one,
might find
talk to
myself a
uncle.
wench
Step two, talk
just
to
stay
the
at her
guard.
place.
Step three,
Just meet
And
a
if
random
we can't
woman.
stay
Do you
with her.
want me to
All
stay
right,
with
look,
you?
the longer we
I'm
don't do
staying at
this,
your
the more
place
I'm just
tonight.
going to be concerned. Can we please just heal you up or something?
I'd be scared if that worked.
I'm
if
happy.
That's
if
where
I
I'll
have to
roll
rest
natural
anyway, let
20.
me go ahead and.
That's my luck.
What?
Yeah, I'm
is
just
it?
I'm just
Fuck.
going to just reach over and do it at this point. I'm just going to cure wounds on her.
Yeah, and
It's just-
I did my healing word and it rolled a 1.
Plus your modifier, so I
It's
mean,
fine.
Does anyone need anything identified?
You want to know something
before we
funny?
go to bed?
I too.
A 5, a 1, and a 1.
And then I had +3 for my charisma, so
Another 4.
So you've got 4, and you.
Now I'm at 9 hit points. Am I good now?
That's 9
Yes.
times better than you were.
Yeah.
True. 9 times 1 is 9.
Technically, I'm down
900%
16.
better you look.
Technically, yes.
Technically, I'm down 16. So I need to heal too.
Shit. Well,
Because if I have to
No,
go
I don't
sleep
need healing.
anyway.
I need to go rest. So I heal.
Okay.
All right.
Hotel.
Hotel. Let's
Oh
go
my
to this
God.
little shit
Ah.
can. Sorry.
That was Uncle, talk to guard girl, and if she doesn't let us stay there, then we go to an inn. I thought that was the
what time
order
day
of
is it?
Well, I
operations.
think
Right
Uncle's
now, it's
I
about
think we said no about the uncle because
kind of
he's not
past
here to help
midday
us.
because you guys were in the
and
afternoon.
it's
when
just
you
a
Well,
were
lot bigger
try.
than talk
Okay.
about
So around 7 o'clock.
your uncle's.
It's 7
I
p.m.
know, but it
Let's
doesn't
not
hurt
go
the
there.
Around
guy.
there. There's no actual
Yeah,
timekeeping
37.
concept in this part
No,
of
he-
the world.
He didn't say
That
no.
would be
He's
more
doing
if
his
you
It's
were-
job.
like this time.
She's
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
irritated.
sun's
He
going
really
down.
doesn't like
Correct.
my dad.
Right.
And maybe.
No, let's skip it.
Well, look, I don't know how much
Mm.
time we have left for like actual sunlight. I think it's pretty important we just find somewhere we can actually sleep.
Yes,
So
I
Do
agree.
we want to talk to the guard girl then?
we can talk to her. That's fine. Your uncle's a dick.
Yeah.
I
We're
know,
gonna
but
go
I
to this-
figured it doesn't hurt to at
No.
least check with family.
Ask him tomorrow.
Let's vote.
Once he's had a nice sleep, fresh morning, who knows?
I think no.
He'll be a
for-
little
for
used to
now.
your
No, for
presence by
now.
then. Let's just go ask the guard.
Okay.
It's not over. It's not. There wasn't a minuscule. Like he doesn't give a rat's ass about you. Let's be very clear.
Which is why I figured I'd have to trade something for it, but at least
Well,
it'd be
then
something.
Why do you want to? Let's.
Yeah.
Because
let's-
if we're here for a few days anyway, maybe it's just a day's worth of work, and at which point I can still keep my tips. He doesn't have to know about that.
But then what does he get out of it? He's
Me
not gonna take your
working
money.
and he doesn't have to pay anybody.
No,
Let's see what the hotels
we,
cost.
we want
before
you
we
with us.
worry
Let's
about
just
it.
go get a hotel.
Yeah.
Is that
If it's a
quicker?
couple silver. it's
Let's
not
just
a big
skip over this.
So from wherever we are, which is would it be easiest to go like ask about a hotel and then we'd have time to go check with the guard girl? Is she happen to be close by?
Technically, the guard girl would be close by if she's still on duty, because that would be heading towards the guardhouse she was guarding.
Done.
Because it's on the
So if it's
side.
almost on the
fair.
way, like it sounds like I feel like we
Right.
can just do that real quick.
Sure.
Just let her talk to her friend.
Okay.
That's fair.
I should go talk to her.
And off we go.
Alrighty. As you guys make your way back to the eastern part of town, I would like someone to roll me a d20.
We're all gonna roll.
Mine, it's a 12.
I got
12.
an 11.
Okay. I knew something.
We
was
can't
wrong.
help you with that, brother.
What have you done?
Oh, 1.
Well,
He rolled first, so we're going with the 12.
Eat it. All the way through this time.
12 it is.
I did that once with a penny. I'm never doing that again.
That was a penny.
That was also when I was 5. Though I still do it with gummy bears because I know they actually digest. So for
Yeah.
some reason, I swallow gummy bears whole. I don't know why I enjoyed that. I just do.
Okay. You.
All right. So as you all
Exciting.
continue to the eastern part of town, I would like Serenity
No,
to make me a perception check.
no. Touch it first.
Can you what? Probably.
I did. I
That is
gave
not.
It, I gave it my energy.
Probably. I
Thank
never
you.
even thought about it. But yeah.
Fucking 5!
You told
I
me.
honestly don't
10.
know where it goes.
That's 2 5s and 2
Yeah, that's fine.
1s
10.
that I rolled this game.
Your ear twitches, like some kind of sound catches your.
This time I'm gonna hold it at 20 and just drop it and see what happens.
But as you try to listen in again, all of a sudden the searing pain in your head comes back, like a
Ow.
migraine from taking too much.
Adderall.
Oh,
Ibuprofen.
and the thought or the sound that you thought you heard disappears.
Ow.
But continuing on, as you guys reach the eastern part and go towards the guardhouse you originally came in,
Ibuprofen.
but as you reach the guardhouse, you are greeted by the familiar face of Tina, the Copper Dragonborn.
Tina!
What, you got a headache?
Why are you back already? You just came in.
I'm not leaving.
Oh,
I came to see you.
why? What do you want? What did Derek tell you?
They're
What
so pleasant here,
No, nothing. It's nothing like
It's my
that.
business.
right?
Where's the charm? I don't
Okay.
even know why I fucking left.
How may I help you, citizen? She looks around. There's you can see the guardsman who's sitting in the guardhouse itself, kind of reading a book, kind of looks up a little.
Just wanted to check on you and see how things were going.
Good, good. We've had a nice, quiet day. No issues that I can speak of. So
Yeah, she just came by to say hello, and we're gonna go get a hotel now.
that sounds wonderful. Hotels are nice.
Do you have a recommendation?
Hmm.
Any insider tips?
Well,
Cosmetic
don't go to
store.
the fur back.
Don't worry about that.
Yeah, he wouldn't let us stay anyway.
He doesn't let anyone stay anyway.
Exactly.
Um,
Actually, your
And
pad.
unfortunately, yeah, money's a little tight right now, so.
well, it depends. What would you like? Would you like an actual place with beds and rooms, or would you just need a roof over your head?
Beds.
I was about to say, that's up to them
Beds.
because you know me.
Probably bed so I can heal proper.
All right. Well, if you would like a bed, I recommend the High Dragon's Rest. It is
Oh,
a
yeah.
little ways past here, but close enough. Most nights will charge you about 5 silver to a gold piece, depending on how they're doing for the night. It
Mm.
changes.
I
But
think that's the
the
place I
rooms are
usually stay
decently
at.
cleaned once 2 weeks or so.
I think that's where I stayed last time.
All right,
It is a nice one.
that'll work.
I'm glad I could help, citizens. Please enjoy the rest of your stay here at the capital.
Come join us for a drink later.
I would love to when I am off duty.
Yes.
Call me more than one.
Hence why we're inviting you out.
Have a good day, citizens.
What do you?
Why not?
He's flirting. Everyone's brain is on that right now for some reason. I really hope it's not the Suki charm I'm carrying.
You don't know. You've never taken the time to actually investigate or identify the thing.
Because we need to go somewhere to identify things.
What?
Her
There's the
Suki necklace.
charm my mom gave me.
I forgot about that.
You can.
Oh yeah, he can now.
Yes.
You have a identifying spell.
Oh. Well then, sure. See what in the hell my mom gave me.
Okay.
As you're walking and identifying at the same time, you're getting a lot of odd looks. Though spellcasting is not exactly abnormal here in the capital city, as a lot of the students who travel to the Shin School of Magic come from this city. So, as you're casting and identify, it is called simply the Amulet of Suki, and while the individual is wearing it, for a 15-foot radius, anybody who walks inside that radius becomes charmed if they don't have a natural resistance to it, and is friendlier toward the target.
Necklace
Give it.
charms people. 30,
15
15 meter
foot radius.
Give it. No, we're about to go to a hotel and where we're gonna have to pay. And last time my natural bunny charm worked, so let's see how this works. I put it on.
So, fun
Does
note.
she have to do it too?
You did notice.
She's had it since we left.
Roll me a history check.
Don't make me roll.
Roll a history check because it's a
Don't make me
memory thing.
roll.
Or just roll good.
So I'd say history or
No,
perception.
no, no.
History
May
or
I?
perception.
Yes.
What the fuck?
History or perception.
History 0, perception +5, so at least 8.
8.
I rolled a 3. 2 1s, 2 5s, and a 3.
It's not a difficult memory. It's just
can only
something
go
that
up.
Somebody
you
please
didn't
take the
think
mojo.
about until just now that you've been told this. The individual known as the doctor, when he came up to you, your body was lying on the ground. You were dying. So it's odd to you that you decided to all of a sudden somehow live when you didn't expect to, and you woke up in front of these 3 individuals.
Why do you think I was saying I want to talk to the guy I just fought? But no, we all just wanted to skedaddle out of there.
So it does
Yeah.
seem possible
I'm
that
finding my way back
the
there. by the way.
doctor potentially gave you an antidote while he was on the ground with you, taking your blood.
Seriously, I want to go back and find that guy.
Maybe we should take your blood.
Okay, that gives us an excuse to go back and see him. But first, hotel.
Well, he might not be there. And Danny or Muriel said she doesn't know. Just saying. Don't get your hopes too up.
Guess who's sneaking out tonight?
That's right. Sneak
Why
out
would
in
you
the middle
say
of
that
the
right
dark-
to my face?
Sneak out into the middle of this
We're gonna
giant
tie
city
her
and
up.
find a doctor with a
Honestly.
mask on.
Right.
Safe as
So,
that ever gets.
Yes, I'm sure you'll do
just
well.
a slight,
I turned into a
Like-
ladybug.
just a slight less
I wish I had
safe
fucking
and
told
smart.
that.
You do
than
realize I'm
jumping
joking,
into a
right?
murder ring
But are you?
You
'Cause
do
She's
realize I'm
like
joking.
1 second.
you
away
realize
from
you
being
did
tied
just
up.
enter a lethal
Thank
fight.
you.
ring.
Just got to save her from herself. You're
Right?
not going
Like-
anywhere.
Wait, do I need
Hey.
to be 15 feet away from you guys, or is this thing not working?
I think we're immune.
We're charmed in the way
It worked.
that
Charm effects seem to only work on those who are considered either your adversaries or not your friends.
Ah.
There
So
you go.
seriously, who is
So-
affected and who isn't?
So unless you're
We're protecting
intentionally,
you from
unless
yourself.
you're intentionally charming somebody.
you charmed us the day we
Now,
I
that is-
didn't have it
I will
then.
say that is up to
Mom gave
the,
it to me
uh,
before we
met.
left.
You didn't need it, Bunny.
I will say you guys don't have to tell
Aw.
me, but be aware that
Sheriff,
if
that
you
was
want
almost
to
nice.
play as your character being, if you think your character is actually not in any way their ally, if you think your character has some either underlying purpose for what you're doing that
Unsavory.
you're not telling anyone else, don't tell me. But if you want, you're more than welcome to behave a little bit nicer or something like that if you want to, hint at something.
Okay.
Fair enough. Just want to sleep so I can heal and we'll get my fucking bracers.
Yeah, you
and
need
then
to
we'll
sleep.
go kill some
Yeah.
stuff.
We will tie you to the fucking bed if we have to.
Kiki, again. Sorry.
What
My
is-
mom's going through my
You're
head.
the one going on and on about this charm. Are you sure you're not affected by it?
Oh, I've always had a dirty mind, but I never had like
Let's
the
see,
want for any of that because my mom kept trying to push it on me and it just became
Let's
gross.
go to bed.
Did you meet the little goblinoid woman? She
Yeah.
was frisky.
She liked me.
Nice.
Well, there's no
Yeah, see,
accounting
I
for
got that
taste.
from my mom, but because she kept pushing it, I was being rebellious to not want it. So
Right. Let's
doesn't mean I don't know about it.
go to the hotel.
We
How long is a long rest?
Long rest is 8 hours.
So
Okay, and what time
Um,
is it now?
Right now, it'd be
It
around
was like 7-ish,
the-
7:30.
probably around this time. So sun has basically gone to the point where there's only a glimpse of it left.
Okay, so about 7:40, almost 8 o'clock.
so let's.
I'll go to bed right away.
I'd like to go eat and drink.
That is fair enough. When you reach the
Into the place first.
when you reach the High Dragon's Rest, you are greeted, and it is 5 silver apiece. So it says the Silver Dragonborn at the front desk.
Well,
and how many silver
do you
per one
remember
gold?
me? Which years?
I apologize. I have no memory.
Baby
Nice
doll eyes.
to
I turned into a
meet you.
Pokemon.
How many silver per gold?
It's
10.
10 silver per gold.
And
So
how
half
much
a
do we
gold.
need?
Half a
Four?
gold.
So 2 gold total for 4.
4 of us.
For 4 of us, it's 2
At
gold
5,
total.
yeah, at 5p each. Yep.
And since you guys made
Per
money off
night?
of me, the
Per
gentleman will take care of me.
Does that include food and
Baby
beverage?
doll eyes.
Unfortunately, we do not offer a continental without extra charge.
I'd like to persuade.
Roll a persuasion check.
Guidance.
With
I'm giving baby
guidance?
doll eyes.
Guidance is a physical spell.
I know. I was saying to him, baby doll
Oh.
eyes, so like as a way to help as well.
14 plus what's guidance?
So
D4.
yeah, don't use it. Don't let me touch it.
Hey!
Did I say that
18.
was
You said 14
18.
already. 18 total.
Well, I suppose since there are 4 of you staying, a single continental would not be out of the question.
for all of us?
Yeah, we'll
Yes.
share.
That should
We're
be
buds.
acceptable for that price.
I'll give him 2.
There you go.
Thank you, sir. Enjoy your stay at the High Dragon's Rest.
There you
Going
go.
up and immediately falling asleep.
As a
Okay.
shaky
Do we all
hand,
get a room? or
put
we
the
share?
2 gold into
It
a
was
little
5
pot.
each, so we all have a room.
We all have our own rooms?
Yeah, we just have to share one continental breakfast.
No, we're gonna all get we all get our own.
Nice
Yeah,
stack.
it's 5 silver per room, so otherwise you wouldn't have had to pay, for all 4 of you.
Stack of dice. So nice stack.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
I just learned I could do that.
So you're gonna
I
go
like
to
to do it
sleep.
all.
We'll go down to the restaurant bar.
There is a small little, basically, it is a small little bar table. You gather this is also probably where the continental breakfast is offered. It looks like it's continental by order, so you basically have a small menu of breakfast items.
Are we getting breakfast for dinner?
No, I'm just saying that that's where this will be.
Oh.
They have a little menu up at the front of what you can order in the mornings.
All right.
But it looks like during the dinner time, there's only two options. There is a vegetarian meal and a regular meal.
Obviously, I'll have the vegetarian meal.
All right.
Fuck that.
Uh,
Keep the protein high. Keep the farts smelly.
That's never been a problem. Actually, vegetables help with that.
I like to
True.
scope out just everyone else in
Do you want to, I don't know, rob somebody?
the. I don't.
there's
He's
currently,
definitely not checking out.
I would say
Gontas.
currently it's pretty late. There's actually only two other individuals in
Man
this
is
small
civil
area.
minded
One of them
person.
seems to be ordering a plate of food and a drink, and the other one seems to be kind of just sitting off in the corner on what appears to be a small sitting couch, which small coffee tables in front of them. So it's not so much a dining area as more of a kind of a lounge.
Nobody's sitting around playing cards.
No, it's more of a lounge for sitting. So you,
Sounds good.
It sounds
even
like
though
a
it's,
very
I would say, even though
quiet-
you're technically in the kind of worker class area, this is definitely a nicer hotel.
It's like
It's more
It's
quiet.
like a Marriott lobby.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
There's only one hooker for all of us, stuff like that.
But she's very clean.
See? There you go.
So as you approach the Blue Dragonborn, who is the bartender, kind of looks to you. Can I get you anything specific? We have drinks available all night long.
I'd prefer a cheap ale.
I'll take a grass.
We have ale, of course. Cheap is relative. It'll cost you a silver. All right.
And one for her.
So I went up to the room
She
to
went to
sleep.
bed. It's
Oh, I
just the
didn't pay
three
that
of
yet.
us.
So
I'll take a.
No intentions,
I'll take a
to
mead.
be made here.
All right. That will also cost a silver.
Done.
All right. 3 silver, 2 ales,
We'll just
and a
take
mead.
plate of food.
There we go. As he puts a kind of a fancier glass in front of you, Rapang, and then 2 kind of pint glasses in front of you two.
Nice. Some fancy. Fancy
Well-
pants.
Mead is a wine.
sorry, do you want the vegetarian one or the?
What?
Did you want food?
Would you like the vegetarian or
Vegetarian
the meat?
option.
All right.
I'll take meat.
Meat. Very well.
I'll do it. Is there a price difference?
The vegetarian is 5 silver. The meat is 7.
Vegetarian.
You got the cheap bastard. I love it.
Well, it
2
costs way more than the
vegetarian
room
meals
for a
and a
meal.
meat. We'll have that
Doesn't it?
ready for you in no time. In the meantime, enjoy your drinks.
Yeah, it's true. The room's
Actually,
only
the food
5
was-
silver.
Yeah, I think there's a problem with the price.
The alcohol's cheaper than
Yeah,
the food.
The food,
food is the same
more
as a room.
expensive than the room. Do I need to persuade the guy
Right, but
again?
Am I getting like steak and lobster here?
just know that her charm is gone, so you don't have any. Or no, you might, but you might still also have guidance though.
Oh, do I still have guidance?
I would like you 3 to roll me an insight check.
Oh lord,
He's fucking us over. I don't need insight for that.
did I get a
Oh,
20?
Yes, you did.
Hey,
I got a 9.
I got
that is a natural 20.
Can you
Oh,
roll my
plus-
next one, please?
Plus, I get.
I didn't roll
guidance
great
still?
last game, just
You
so
got
if you don't remember.
No, that was yeah. You'd still
I didn't
have
do
it,
as many
'cause that
Better
was
than me.
7.
7.
Proportionally speaking, you rolled more than I did. Just saying.
You gather that since you've arrived at this hotel and as you've kind of witnessed from the other shopkeepers, money seems to be very difficult to acquire recently in the city. Something is causing a lot of prices to raise since you were here last. And you've noticed that even though the affordability of the rooms seems reasonable, you've noticed a lot of the food and drinks have risen in prices. An ale would have cost you a couple of copper when you were originally here versus a silver piece. And a meal would not have cost you 5 silver for a vegetarian meal. Now, the $7 for the meat, that's probably pretty reasonable. But they've definitely probably upcharged the vegetarian meal.
Sure. Fellas, I hate to say this, but I think this trade route thing is kind of more important than we fucking thought.
Yeah.
Back in the day, this would have been like a 10th of the cost.
Something's
Like-
definitely up.
Something is fucking going on. So it's probably good. We're helping, right?
Yes.
What are we doing?
I can't remember. I'm just here as the muscle.
Right? Wait, someone promised us money.
Someone lead me.
We're just supposed to
point,
talk to people,
and say
right? Like, what the
attack.
fuck are we doing?
We're just supposed to take money here and get her back.
Yeah,
And
we're not paid to think.
And then establish a trade route that I don't know what that was about because I don't think I was even in the room when that conversation happened.
Probably not. It just came upon me just now. I'm just saying, between the people that I keep running into, I don't love hanging out here.
But
No.
So as soon as we
It's time to
can,
move on.
there seems to be a huge war. Investigate it? Should we try to stop it?
I don't think we
Try to
would
can
profit?
instigate a war,
yeah.
Of course,
but-
of course
we could probably
What
take
the
a
fuck are you
couple.
talking about?
He's talking about killing Franz.
Please don't.
He's talking about
any-
killing the
any
Kaiser.
of the priests that we're talking about right now. Okay.
he intends to shoot the
I'm
Kaiser.
not-
I will sick a
I'm
dead
not-
zombie bird on you.
I'm not talking about
And the
killing
Kaiser just travels through the
But
middle
there
of the
could be a
city, and all of a
conflict.
sudden the Kaiser is killed. Oh,
Right.
there's
to be
war.
made between the conflict
Look,
if we want it.
what do you do?
Let me
I'm
know
not
when
saying that's
everybody
what
else
we
is
should
asleep.
do.
All I'm saying
I'm
is what
saying that's an option.
you do with your money,
I'll just
and,
be drinking my mead. Like,
and
yeah,
any money that I
yeah,
maybe slip you
sure.
on the side, but we never
Let's
talk
start
about
a war.
is your business.
Sounds good. Another mead.
You
Yep,
get me?
I hear ya.
Of course.
Any money of yours that you do stuff with,
On
and any
him.
secret money of mine, that's your business. Just don't. It better not be red money.
You don't have a place to rent. What are you talking
No, red. I don't want it to come back feeling like there's blood.
Oh, red.
Red.
Red
I said
money.
red
I thought you were
money.
making a
Where-
red
Red.
joke.
I don't, again, I don't care what you fucking do with your money.
Okay.
But if you are going to profit off of the water, it better be for some decent reason.
I thought that was going a whole different
Maybe.
direction.
Maybe some civilians need items they cannot otherwise get.
Continue.
Profit.
Sure. Okay.
Right? Maybe some giant friends need things that the Dragonborns have.
I think we
Maybe
have
the
delusions of
Dragonborns-
grandeur here.
Why?
We're guards.
What?
Effectively.
We're glorified.
We're whatever we
bodyguards.
want to be.
Yes, true. I could be a Tinkerbell
He's not
if
wrong.
I wanted to be. But right now I'm just a guard. And I like to smash.
Drink your mead. Drink your mead.
I am drinking it.
It's
the second
funny
one was
is-
on you.
As the bartender consistently walks in to switch out his mead for a new one, he is amazed. Like you can see in his facial expression every time Upag talks, and is just adding so many intellectual aspects to the conversation. He's like,
I say in Dragonborn, get a load of this one.
"There's possibilities in every area."
That's right.
That's absolutely right. I'm saying.
Eventually, he brings out 2 salad plates of what appears to be a dark leafy vegetable plate with very fine cut fruits all spread out throughout the middle. And then your plate is basically a ribeye steak
There you
Just
go.
on a platter. However, it is very large. Definitely not a cow.
Oh,
So-
geez. I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
He doesn't care.
It's interesting though.
It's cooked.
Jareth,
Roll me a history
cast your
check as you
discovery
bite into
spell on
that.
his meat.
What?
Cast your discovery spell on his meat.
Identify his meat.
I
Jennifer
got
Lee.
a
Do it.
9.
Nine.
Well, hold on.
It'd be hilarious. He doesn't want to know.
That was
I'm
technically
gonna
an 8.
identify
I
the
get
meat.
-1.
Well, actually, I guess in this case, no. This would be perception.
Oh,
This would be
okay.
perception.
I'm going to identify.
Oh, then I got a 12.
12. You definitely recognize this taste. It tastes like home, like something you would eat at home.
Oh,
Is it-
children.
It's
am I
enchanted.
happy?
Children.
And
Am I
then
happy?
you start to kind of think,
that kind of
wait,
giant?
what meat did you eat at home? The only thing that giants farm are mammoths.
Oh, okay.
However, you also
Wait.
know mammoths are sacred creatures to the giants.
Oh, fuck.
So only giants should have access to mammoth meat.
So
The thing, why is your faith doing that?
Right? Because I'm like, I probably shouldn't be.
Is it not good?
What?
Can I have some?
Why?
Because it's a sacred meat. I'll
What
call
the
over.
fuck are you talking
I'll call over the bartender and
Sacred
say,
meat.
what exactly?
about? But you just said you ate it. You
It's
just said
Mer.
you grew up eating it. Only
It's
the
sacred
giants
to
eat it.
them only, as in only they
Exactly.
can farm them.
Right. So
Which means,
you
like, he
should
shouldn't-
fine eating it, but he shouldn't be serving it.
You shouldn't be
Correct, yeah.
serving it.
See, people selling.
Is there a problem with your
Tons of
steak,
conflict.
sir?
What is this?
It is the finest in culinary cuts. We've arrived in the city recently. We've just got a large shipment in.
Right, you didn't actually say what
What
it was.
animal?
I am not too sure. We are aware that it is similar to the auric meat. That is what the salesperson told us.
You
So you
don't-
bought meat without knowing what it
And how the
We
hell are
are
you going
in
to
a-
assign a price to it if you don't even know what it is? That's just stupid.
Well, we did make sure to not up price past what the auric worth meat would be, and they accepted that charge. So we didn't quite question a fair deal.
Where did you get it?
Are you serving this to everyone?
Yes, unfortunately, we are out of auric meat as the farms have been scarce as of late.
Don't take
So
it
do
out
I
of
have to
my
be
head.
like religiously offended? Like,
Only if you believe it religiously. If you believe Upang doesn't, then you wouldn't have to be bothered about it at all. But you at least are aware that something's clearly going
I
on
don't
if
think I'll
somehow
make use of it.
somebody is selling that
did-
meat to
he
the
knows
city.
Yeah, he knows it's wrong, but he probably is not going to lose sleep about it. He might give this guy a little bit of grief, though.
But we could. Why?
If you're interested in purchasing it for yourself, we have a private deal with this individual, but they're also a public seller at the local docks.
I want to talk to this individual.
His name is, let me check my list.
So we have supply chain issues now. Which is
It's so
That's what
Right.
I'm saying.
How the
Supply
hell?
chain issues.
Uh,
could crop up.
How are they getting it? They're okay with selling it for art?
The name is
It's holy to you.
uh,
people, so then who the fuck is
Captain
selling it?
Junan.
this dude.
Can I inside check
But
him?
someone that's
Like, is
selling
he
it to the
telling
dude.
truth?
Yeah.
Roll
Or
an
he's
insight check.
Hunting him.
That's pretty good. That is 20. 30.
He seems very forthwith.
Okay. Captain.
If there's
whatever.
something it is dishonest, I promise you, we did not do anything we knew nothing of.
This is mammoth meat. Only for giants to eat.
Oh,
Not
sir,
for the infidels.
I am sorry.
Oh, God.
I had no idea of its
Infidel.
importance. We were unaware of what it was when
You're
we
going to do
purchased.
it all in.
What am I? An infidel?
Technically, yes. If you eat my mammoth meat, yes.
I'm gonna take a bite of it.
In that case, we will forthwith change our policies to sell only to giants for this particular dish.
And that means it's
Very
on
well.
us.
That's very honest.
You have violated the sanctity of this hometown.
Roll a persuasion check or deception check, your choice.
Whichever does better.
Is there a notes thing on? D&D now?
Oh, there you go. You
There
just rolled.
is,
You just
yeah.
rolled. You got an 18.
There's a tab.
You got two 18s. You did. You just rolled.
Technically, it does count. I did drop. I
Notes.
did put this down. What was the thing again?
Deception or persuasion, your choice. Are
They
you
are the
are you trying to
same.
trick him, or are you trying to be honest and actually are you really offended?
Well, he just called me an infidel, so I'm persuading. He seems offended since he just reacted most extremely towards me that he ever has.
Of course, of
So
course.
I'm like, holy shit, he cares about something.
We do not want any problems. Of course, your meal is on the house, sir, and we will instantly change our policy, and we shall henceforth switch our meat dish otherwise to a fish meal.
Yes.
Who was the guy?
And I'll be
the blue
checking.
dragon. Oh, the guy. He said his name was Captain Junan. Junan.
I feel appeased. My religion feels appeased.
So
I'm,
wait, does that mean you're not going to eat that?
no, I'm gonna eat it because I'm a giant. I can't eat it. I'm gonna enjoy it more because it's free now.
You notice as he walks over to the silver dragonborn behind the counter and starts like whispering into his ear, the silver dragonborn is kind of exhausted and shocked at this, but he like instantly like starts thinking hard and then starts whispering back in the person's ear as the guy goes back into the kitchen.
So they legitimately didn't know it was mammoth meat. Is my impression.
You get the idea, yes, they had no idea what they were purchasing.
Jesus.
as a person who has actually neither of you would help in this situation.
Typical.
You've been here long enough actually because you grew up in the city. Auric meat is definitely the finer meat, so it's basically the equivalent of steak in this world.
Okay.
It's the cows you all witnessed pulling your wagons.
Yeah.
Like they are the prime farming creature.
Oh, friend.
So the fact that they're all of a sudden low means somehow the prime bigwig farms that run those are somehow not producing or not selling to these parts of the city.
What'd your brother
He was an Auric farmer.
Yeah.
So he's one of them.
So
But
we
he's
can
on the smaller side of
we
the
could set up our
businesses.
own
So-
little.
Do
We
you,
do-
do you stop scheming ever?
Right.
You were
We're
just talking
broke.
about instigating a war.
We're
Now you're talking about Auric farming. Clearly.
He's hustling. Gotta give him credit for hustling.
Can we just like enjoy a beer?
You're
Just
asking.
So I'll finish my lovely mammoth meat steak. Let out a large belch
I'm
of
gonna
appreciation.
conjure my little dragon guy and feed him some of my salad. I'm just
He
give him some
eats
sweet
it
little
graciously.
pets. Give him some sweet attention. Just to love on him.
Little sweet love. That's nice.
Side mission, Captain Juna.
Yeah, right. That's what I was gonna
There's
say.
a lot of side missions.
Good.
Then with a full belly,
All right,
I shall go to my room.
let's get some sleep and then just head straight to the.
All right. I'm gonna go give a quick knock and possibly try to check in on her, just to make sure she didn't steal it.
Oh, I'm asleep right now.
I hope so.
For now.
Alrighty. As you all retire to your rooms, they are nice rooms. They're very simple. There is a single bathroom. It is a magical bathroom, so those of you who are not used to that, such as Apang, there is no hole that the things go to. It disappears instantly after you use it.
Magic.
Cool.
Nice.
So they are very fine. However, it is a very small room. It has a bedroom, and it has a desk, and it has the bathroom. The desk is literally right next to the bed.
Okay.
So
That's fine. I'm just here to
That's
sleep.
That's all we need.
Yeah.
That
I'll
is
put
all
the
we
appropriate
need.
ward.
Well, yeah, I guess is it small, especially small for him technically?
for him,
It's
yes.
perfect for me.
Oh, you're living like a queen.
It is definitely not giant-sized beds.
So I'll be
Everything's
sleeping
So
in
you're-
the
yeah.
ideal
I gotta make
position.
sure I don't
Your
fall
legs
in.
definitely
The
go
void
off.
that is
Basically,
the
your
little thing you sit
knees
on.
would hang down.
Stuck in a blanket.
What I will do though is I will jam my great
Serenity.
axe against the
Serenity.
door, so that way no one can come in.
Fair enough. Alrighty.
And then I will sleep.
For the record, after the full rest, I do wake up before everyone because I went to bed early. Just remember that.
Alrighty, sounds good. Alrighty, so
I
You wanna get your
have
ass killed, don't you?
ordered my familiar to sleep outside of her door though, and
Ah!
My
And
familiar is on the roof of the hotel, keeping a lookout for anything dangerous
Anyone
It's a
coming in?
ladybug form.
and any bunny trying to
alrighty.
We're
Okay.
earning this
leave, or
150
any
gold.
other.
I will
ladybug,
say-
which he may eat because he's a bird.
I will say, I believe, if I recall correctly,
like a ethereal bird. thing?
as it is, if you are sleeping,
Dragon ate.
the familiars have to go off of whatever previous order you've given, and that's the only thing they can do. So they
doesn't
cannot
like
act of
hunt,
their own
you know?
volition.
He
Okay.
will.
Is
I'll
he-
tell him he should eat any ladybugs.
But Dad, you know it's not her. You're so chaotic tonight. What's happening? Are you okay?
No, he eats me. I lose all my hit points, and then I grow big again, and
you
I
burst-
explode
you
through the
explode out
stomach of
Bergman
the
and
bird.
fall 50 feet from the air.
To which I rabbit hop to safety. But carry on.
Alrighty. So as you awaken in the night,
Do I have any windows?
are you? Yes, you guys do have windows.
Hey.
Ooh, fancy.
Are you staying for the whole long rest?
That's why I went to bed first, so I would wake up
Okay.
before then, but still get a full rest. So I'm fully healed, fully stocked up on my magic,
Okay,
everything.
It's
so
like
you'd be
8
waking
hours
up
in
at-
1 second.
I was say, so you're waking up at the break of dawn, basically. So around
if
4.
I went to bed at 8 when we just get there,
Yes, you're waking
then
up
I'm waking
around
up at
like
5.
yeah. So okay.
I planned this out. It's still dark out. At least for us, it would
You'd
be.
be waking up at 4. It was
A
Eight,
pure 8 hour rest
9,
from 8.
10,
Yeah.
11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay, yeah, 4.
Alrighty. So as you wake up at the crack of dawn, the sun is
Thank
just
God.
beginning to peek
This
through.
is not dawn.
Yeah, 4 o'clock.
No, it's like.
This season
7.
it is.
Oh, this
In
season?
this season it is.
Oh, I was gonna say going off of
Plus,
our time, it's
we
like
ain't
7.
in Atlanta. We're in.
In
The
Gonta.
capital.
Yeah, that one.
Alright.
French
Okay, then yeah,
Tuesday.
but crack of dawn.
So as the sun begins to just peek through, you are on the 2nd floor, so it'll only be a 10-foot drop. You're trying to go out the window. However, the windows are not open type windows, so it is not a thing you can like screen door open. They are just solid windows. So it's just there to give you a visual of a nice light, and then you can close the curtains if you would like. So it is not I can open the screen door and
It's
poke
the
through.
cheap ones.
And they're not expecting people on the 2nd floor to open their windows.
Right.
They haven't fucking met us.
Can I reduce the windows and then enlarge them back to normal size?
You can reduce the windows, however, to return them to normal size, you'd have to still be on that 10-foot area to put them back properly and
Well, I had to
resize
sneak
it.
back in somehow.
Oh, so you're going to carry the window around with you.
No, I'm gonna shrink the window, put it in my room, and then get out the window.
Oh, I see. Okay.
But isn't it nailed in? Like,
Yeah,
it's
no,
not
it
like
will make a sound.
cardboard.
It's basically when it shrinks, it'll be pulling the nails out of the wall.
Oh, I thought it was just like in like
No,
the
no,
little
I mean, it's not like
the
a.
things.
No, it's not a pressure.
This is
push.
fantasy class.
This
did I
is-
mention
This
that
is
I'm
not modern
Okay,
age where we
hold
have
on.
like
This isn't a
I'm
fancy.
Did I mention I'm a light
Window
sleeper?
Yeah, these are nailed together windows. This is like
Light.
old-fashioned wood building.
I think we're all keeping an ear out.
Yeah, we don't
Nobody
trust her.
trusts
We full on don't trust.
Okay,
Somehow we
hold
signed
on.
up for a guard
You
job
practically tried to kill yourself.
for
yesterday.
somebody who's trying to
Practically.
die.
You were just like,
Yes.
oh, deathmatch? Fucking yes. And
Right.
then you went in
Petting
there.
wolves,
It makes no
all that
sense.
good
Goddamn
stuff.
nearly got poisoned to death.
It's really, we should have charged a hell of a lot more
We
than
should
what we
have.
did.
This is like hurting.
Maybe
a
when we
cat.
get back.
No one said to us that oh, by the way, she's trying to kill herself every day. In
Alright.
some way.
Oh, shit. Guys, we forgot to send the medicine. Ah, shit. That explains it.
Right.
She doesn't have her meds. Guys, she will not stop trying to fight everyone. This is
Right.
fucked. Except dogs. She loves animals.
Then
Everyone
again,
else, fuck them.
if she gets herself killed, I mean, we have a
Couldn't
lot of
I
other
end-
adventures we can go on.
Even if like one of their things is posted outside the
Yeah, it
door,
is only
couldn't I just
150.
technically
That's
go
valid. It is
downstairs
only
and
150
pretend
gold.
to get food and make them think everything's fine?
I mean, the creature will follow you. If that's what it's been ordered to do, it'll follow you. You
What
can't-
what did you specifically order it to do?
I told it to look out for you.
You don't
To
know.
look out.
You
That
don't
does not
know.
mean follow.
You don't know
It's
about
going
it.
to get me when it sees
Yeah.
Even if I'm not doing anything.
you.
If
Yes.
you leave your room, it's going to be like,
You don't
no,
know
she
this.
just left her room.
I gotta find a way
Waste your
through the glass.
spell. Go ahead.
No, I gotta find a way through the glass. Yes. I'm about to cause chaos, and I usually don't in a game, and that's why I want to this time. See, my other thought was, wait, how am I gonna get out of the door as a cat? Because my cat form has keen smell, so
There are
all
other
that's
nights, and we may run into him during the day, but I'm not there.
Right, you are. But I didn't say.
I'm going to very stealthily just
She's doing
barely
it,
open the door, like
She's
turn the
doing
knob
it.
and just click it out of that place. So if I do turn into a cat, I can just nudge it open with my head.
She is all
Okay.
in.
So I quietly turn that knob and just pull it out ever so slightly so I don't make any noise with the click.
Roll me a stealth check.
You know what, I did change the dice on here. Let me just see if maybe this is a little bit better
Let's
on
see
me.
it. I'm waiting.
Watch what happens.
I can't see behind this thing. And
is
higher
a-
than it has been, but it's still a 9. But I rolled a
nine.
7. It's higher. Rolled a 9.
A 9.
It
Less
still
than
clicks.
10.
You hear the.
Ah, shit.
I quickly turn into a cat.
All right. As you transform instantaneously.
And I dart my way out and down the stairs. Thankfully, with my little canine, like feline feet. So hard to say that for some reason.
Roll me a stealth check as a cat.
That's +4. What is that? That's actually a high number. 18 + 4.
22. All right.
Cat
Though
4.
the door is noticed open, you don't seem to draw the attention of the creature.
Meow.
It is left staring at the door. Wait.
And with my-
Familiars have limitations.
And with my
Fast forward,
newfound
we find
key line-
Serenyty's dead rabbit body.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Fast forward to my
Be careful what
feline
you wish
smell.
for.
I'm trying to first I'm like just trying to make my way back to the arena since I know that's where he was before.
Right, you're
And
gonna
then
go back
like
to
just
the
kind of
guy
follow the
that killed
smell
Yep.
I know is attached to this guy.
Roll me a d20 as you travel through the entirety of the city
As a
as
cat.
a cat.
Yeah, I can duck and hide under things and then just walk along
And people
buildings.
will want to eat you because there's
That's
supply
number
issues.
fucking 5. Can I take the 11 instead?
Yeah, honestly, that was better than the real roll.
What, just throwing it forward?
Yeah.
Because usually I roll this thing in my hands and then do that to make it spin. That's like
Yeah,
an
right.
official roll.
That's what everybody
This was
does.
just throw.
As
Very
you are
exciting.
traveling, you hear the sound
Oh, it's a dog.
as your fur stands on end, and you sense behind you a very large looming shadow.
Uh-oh.
As you look behind you, as a looks like a 75-pound dog.
Nice.
Breed would probably look more like an Australian
jump.
Did
sheepdog.
my bird
So,
happen to
gray
notice
fur-
the cat leaving?
Hmm?
The bird?
No, the cat rolled a stealth. You know, it noticed the door opening, but it does not
No, my
notice.
bird.
His
That's what I'm
bird
saying.
outside.
Outside.
Outside the building. His was outside my door, and his
Yeah.
was outside the building.
Oh well, then yes, your bird would have seen her leave
The
the
cat,
room.
at
The
least.
cat.
Yeah.
Oh,
Are you watching the window, or are you watching the door of the front door of the inn?
Your bird.
I was just sitting on top of a room on the roof.
Okay, so you would have only just seen a cat ran out. That's all your bird would have seen, which means it wouldn't have notified you.
It's all good. Trick my dragon too. Fucking idiot.
I'm ready to find out what this cloak is.
I'm ready to learn more about this staff.
So as this dark furred dog stares you down, I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw, as it is jumping at you and
Get ready
charging
to
you.
ass kicked.
Dexterity saving throw? Ooh,
Dexterity
I-
saving throw.
Cats have good.
75-pound dog.
have
That's
okay
probably as
dexterity.
big as you are.
No, I was gonna say I do
That's a
also
big
have
dog.
As big as my dog. Is that cheese?
Sure.
Oh, it tastes good.
I technically have lucky footwork, which means I can, if I fail, I can use my reaction to add a d4 to it. So, dex save throw, and my dex is +2. I fail, so I'm gonna go back to that thing so I can figure out what my d4 is. That's a 7. Yeah, nothing is working with me today, so.
You can get your ass kicked.
You didn't throw it. I
So
told you
what
to
was
do
it?
Add
that.
it.
She threw it and it was an 11.
I did not throw that.
That's better than 1.
Plus. Ooh, 9.
9. All right, so you take 4 points of slashing damage.
See, my thought process was, oh, I saw the dog. Let me revert back to rabbit and then rabbit hop up like the nearest building or something out of the way.
4 points of
Yeah.
So the
Stupid
cat
dog.
takes 4
You made
points
me
of
look
damage. All right, so as it is in pursuit of you now.
Revert back to Bunny and Bunny hop onto the nearest building.
All right, so you're breaking transformation.
Bonus action.
All righty. As you do, at first, I need to roll. The dog stops.
And I hop away.
How far away from the hotel did this happen? Did the bird see it?
I'm about to say, my cat's been running. So.
No. They have gotten a good distance.
Okay.
So as you continue to make your way now across the rooftops, bunny hopping from roof to roof,
Boing,
Every now and then, you're a little worried you're about to slip because these triangle-shaped roofs are a little bit to the point where you could slide down.
But I got giant rabbit feet.
So for now, I need you to make me yet again either a dexterity saving throw or make an acrobatics check.
Just hurl it into the fucking dice tray.
Got a death roll.
It
It didn't land in the dice tray. I threw it in the dice tray and it flew out. Please.
What is it?
Please.
What is it?
6.
6. As you reach one of the rooftops in the about
Can you
midsection,
please roll for me next time?
Yes.
Thank you.
you made it to the middle
Just remind
part,
me to actually-
basically, of the city. So you're back into a little ways past the ghetto area where your uncle lives. However, when you reach one of the rooftops,
I slide
there
down
is
and
a
hit the
ice shard just on top of the circular. What do they call them?
Chimney?
No, the things that are
Shingles?
Shingles. The round shingle breaks under you with the frozenness of it cracking and starts to slide down, like basically from Jurassic Park, where the shingles are all just sliding down
Yep.
if they pull one. All of it just starts sliding down.
I land
into
in a
this
snow
roof.
paw.
And you land. Actually,
Snow paw.
yes. You land in
Yay!
a snow pile.
Whoops.
But other than that, you are fine. You did not take any falling damage, lucky for you.
Yep. Okay, now just walking on foot, starting where I gotta go, trying to remember where he took us literally the day before.
All right, roll me a history check.
Damn it, why did I say the word try?
History check.
Yes, please.
Or survival check.
What is it?
As a 9.
I'll take survival, 14.
14, all right. It's tricky, and you get lost a couple times, but not too bad.
I'll say I'm proficient in survival.
So eventually you do find your way, and you
Yay.
find the old abandoned house that you originally walked into. And as you walk down, the force wall is against you again. And a message is written in magical script, just in the air. Password.
Crap, I'm probably gonna have to do another history check for whatever the new password was, huh?
Technically,
Because I did not write it down.
You didn't even learn the new password.
All right, then I say the old
only
password.
I only knew the old.
I'll say the old one, hoping that they'll look at me and be like, "Oh, you're the bunny from yesterday."
do you remember the old one?
Yes. Please tell me what the old one was. Please don't make me roll this again. Tell
If
me
you
what
had
it was.
remembered it, I would have just said you remembered it. Do you remember what it was?
Delilah, I think.
You could try it.
Oh, come on, please.
I actually think you're pretty close, if I'm remembering it correctly. That's the problem. I don't know what.
It was
I did.
like I felt like it started with a D, Delilah or Dahlia or something like that.
We are in a realm of wizards, are we not?
We are in a realm of wizards.
Yeah, I don't know it either. Does it make you feel better if this time I rolled you an 11 for a history
Yes.
check? What's your history?
0, so 11. That's why I took survival for +5.
That's right.
11 really just tells you what you already know. It starts with a D. So you were on the right path with Delilah. So there's a Delilah.
Oh.
Dolores.
Come on, you know I've been rolling shitty literally all night. I've had one
All right.
good roll.
With the 11, I'll make it fun, as in you've basically just been listing off DL neat names in front of this invisible wall.
Hoping somebody will open it and realize who I am. Like, come on, I am the bunny from yesterday. I was with the guy. Come on.
But what if it's my ex?
I don't care.
And as
One of my exes wasn't there yesterday. Brandy was told to come.
a tiny, about 5-foot infernal green woman pokes her head out, kind of looks down at you. Well, this is a first. I don't typically get to look down.
I get that a lot.
I appreciate all the attempts you're trying, but none of them were even close.
I can't remember what he said yesterday. I was-
Who?
My friend who knew the old password, and then they told him the new one. But I fought in here yesterday.
Does your friend have a name? Wow, bitch move.
I don't want to say that.
Yikes. Okay. Maybe I
know-
won't try so hard to help you next time.
After all we've been
I know
through,
this is up A, but I don't want to accidentally switch your two names.
we've
for
been
some
stuck
reason.
together for 2 weeks and you never learned my name.
Would you stop? Who's Jareth, right? No, that's him. See, I told you I would switch it, Pidgewig. I told you I would switch it. I am terrible with names.
See who rolls for you
Well,
now.
which is it? Is it Jareth or Pidgewig?
It's Pidgewig. Pidgewig. Come on, I was in here yesterday. I lost to the doctor guy.
You know Pidgewig?
Yes.
He's here?
You're the relationship partner, aren't you?
Is that what I am?
I don't want to say what your current status is because I don't want to be wrong because I
Oh.
don't know what the current status is.
Oh, you don't? Oh, you don't know the current status?
I do not ask his personal information and he does not ask mine, hence why I'm here by myself.
What time of day is it?
Morning.
Break of dawn.
Break
And
ass.
what may I ask is your
No,
relationship?
because I went to bed early just for this.
Yeah, but that was like.
He is currently a bodyguard for hire.
Possibly like 20 minutes.
Oh, I see. He's your bodyguard. So he
Yes.
guards your body, does he?
Yes, my dad hired him.
Your dad. Oh, I see. So your dad has already approved of him, has he?
No, he hates his guts. But he had no choice. Everybody else in the vicinity was kind of shit.
Roll a persuasion check.
Please roll.
You need to roll your own
Because
dice.
this helps me.
I don't think it does.
12! Come on, it's still fucking low. At least it's
Typically,
even.
I do not allow you to roll for other people, but I understand you're having fun.
You saw nothing.
It technically hit my dice. That wasn't valid.
I'll take that one.
Sure.
She rolled
13.
12.
13?
Yeah.
That's your
That's a one,
persuasion check?
Oh, wait. Persuasion is, +1, so 13.
13.
Look, I'm just here to see the doctor guy that I fought yesterday.
Why would he be there though? I mean,
I don't know if he's here or not, but that's why I'm trying. Because
Like,
it's
do
the
you
only
stay-
place I think he would be.
do you stay at work at 4 in the morning?
Give me 1 second.
Fucking love it.
And
Waking
her
up
head
in my
disappears
cubicle,
back
Right.
into the wall.
Nobody
Who
else
needs to go
around.
home,
Lucky rabbit
right?
foot,
Dick
lucky
out.
rabbit foot,
It's
lucky
great.
rabbit foot.
Right.
I'm just
Fancy
tapping my
every
foot on the
day.
snow, like, come on, lucky rabbit foot.
5 minutes go by. Nothing happens.
Damn.
Though it could just take a while. I can be patient.
10 minutes go by.
You're starting to
Nothing
give him a dick.
happens.
I can be patient. Patience is a virtue.
At some point, we will be waking up.
I know. But it's a very big place and there's lots of people to talk to, so I will be patient. I don't know for how much longer though.
Her head pokes out.
Ah, see?
You may not come in. However, here is the doctor's address for where he sees
Oh,
patients.
no.
Like this is the guy, the plague doctor guy that fought last night.
The what doctor?
The guy with like the mask that fought last night. He had like the crossbow and the poisons.
Sure, yes. I suppose that is also what he does, yes. He's also a doctor.
Oh wow.
He is a resident doctor.
That is pretty cool. Okay. I appreciate it. And is there anything I can do for you? Because
This
I
is
feel
like
like
the
there's
girl
something on your mind.
That takes the candy from the fucking guy in the van,
Mhm.
and then it's like,
Like
Yes.
you've actually done me like
why
a
did that
great
You
all
could
go
do
so
something for
wrong?
me.
Why did I wake up in Mexico?
Right.
I
You
think
can slap him across the face. I can do that.
Oh no, it won't matter to him.
You should go to the dude that whooped your
Damage
ass.
doesn't seem to work on him. So you know what I will do is I'll hurt his pocket. Tell him he's barred from here until I say so otherwise. And I will tell my siblings as well. Next time he comes by here without my permission, I'll have Dania kill him
You talking about you?
or break a leg. Or both. Whichever I'm feeling like at the time. And her head goes in.
There you go.
Thank you.
And tell him I don't miss him.
You're not like a jilted woman.
You're awesome. Thank you.
No response.
I'm just hoping she heard
You're
it.
making friends
Okay.
everywhere you go.
Hoping that they're not awake quite yet. I try to figure out where this address is.
Well, hold on.
Oh my God.
How much time is it gonna buy? 'Cause she
Exactly,
Waited,
that's why I was
she's
like,
waited a long time.
I waited like
Took her a
15
while.
minutes.
She had a battle with a dog,
Jumped on the roof.
and we went to bed not that late.
We just had a meal.
At least an hour, hour and a half after,
I don't think so. I think it was like.
So is
I
it
would say at least an
Vespers?
hour. I would say 1 hour minimum.
All right, well,
an
let-
hour
let
after
the
I went to
DM
bed.
just-
So I've been
Let the
awake
DM
an hour.
decide. What is the time? Are we getting close to waking up?
And the time it took her to get across the city, yes, you guys have just woken up to your full rest.
Okay, so I
I'll
should sit there.
swing
with
out of bed and sprint to her room.
them. You would suspect something's wrong.
But you
Door-
do
You
have.
find the door ajar.
Hold on, and I'll do the perception check. But she does have a pattern. It's not like it would be out of the norm to be like, let me just go check on her. We literally left guards to watch her while we slept.
As you approach the front, you see the small little pseudo dragon floating in air, staring at an ajar door.
So it's open.
It's
Yes,
open.
It's open.
I'll go bang, bang, bang to the other two doors.
Wow.
Get up! She's gone.
Why do you think my dad wanted to pay you? Because I do not sit still.
Oh, yeah. Your life will be a little more miserable going forward.
Yes, a lot.
Hey, my charm necklace will make things easy for me.
Will it?
Hey, if you don't see me as a friend anymore, it'll start working.
We'll see.
So the map, the directions are very hard to follow because
You said it was just an address, so I'm just trying my best
that's
to
what I'm
find
saying
this
is the address is you don't know this city.
It'd be
Exactly.
like
So
the
I have to
address.
go. So I probably have to go like into all their businesses and say,
It's
hey,
like
can you
here's
give me
the
directions
address to the
to
vortex
so
and
and
little
so?
5. All right, go.
Right.
Like you give me directions to this street. To which point I can kind of point out numbers.
All right, so you're trying to find a guard, or are you trying to find a random individual?
I was thinking going into actual like shops or something that
Well,
like
it's
is an
still
actual-
pretty early in the
has
morning.
random
Shops haven't
Oh.
opened yet.
Is there any other like tavern or hotel inn thing nearby me?
In the higher end district that you're actually nearby, yes. Currently, you're in the abandoned district, but the high end district is in the kind of southern part, just about a few clicks away from you.
Meanwhile,
Well, then I will head that way.
back at the
So I can-
hotel,
'cause I
thinking
don't
she's
trust a
been
car.
abducted, I'm sending my bird out this.
Actually, technically, because they are your familiars, you can actually look at what they saw. So you do
Oh,
You
technically.
can read their
cool.
memory.
So you can actually see the cat in yours, at least, run out.
I don't know that that's her.
No, you
You
don't.
just know it's a white
you
cat.
just know a white cat ran out of the window, and
Okay.
you know
You just
that.
know that the only thing that left all night was a cat.
Still could have been abducted, right?
So, but
Sure.
After post cat, yes.
Yeah.
We wouldn't know.
but nothing else seemed to have come out of the front door while your bird was watching.
I mean, still didn't know that was.
No, that's what I'm
Also that,
saying.
yeah.
is
That
that's
would
the-
be your
That's
own
all you have to
judgment.
go off of.
But how many pure white cats are there in a
I
city?
don't
Usually
know.
strays or calico.
Lots, actually.
Oh, yeah?
This is
Maybe
still
not pure white,
snowy.
but still.
In a winter
A lot of cats, but not pure
city.
white. cats.
Anyway,
But still.
the bird's out there looking.
All right,
I'll
roll
leave
me
that
a
up to
perception
you.
check for the bird with advantage because of his ability.
And she's
so-
back to being a
Buddy.
rabbit.
You wasted a good roll on my die.
No, he reset it for you.
That's
Please tell me that's true.
a
I mean, I'll take this for
15
whatever my
plus
next one's gonna be.
4, I think.
19. It takes some time as you guys wait patiently, kind of debating what to do, but eventually your
Over our
bird
shared continental breakfast.
does spot what appears to be the signs of a scuffle, so to speak, on top of a roof. And you do catch wind of what appears to be a piece of white fur at the top of the roof.
Oh, that's when I
I'll
slid
let
off into a
these-
snow
I'll
pop.
let these guys know.
All right, we'll start heading in that direction.
God damn it! Can't we just finish breakfast first? She's probably already
Yeah, we
dead.
have.
Yeah, we should probably eat. I think
Seriously,
that's
like,
valid. And she's already dead.
She's.
then
I said we can't.
her body's not gonna like get any warmer.
We can't undead that corpse. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm not that kind of magician.
Well, how nice is the continental breakfast? Is it
So
chocolatey
It's what we.
Claire's?
It's what came with it. So
We
you
paid-
are
oh,
you are able to get, if you would like, there is another vegetarian option. It is a fruit and bread combination, so basically like a pancake with fruit. There
It's
is
just like sitting out.
no, it's like on the menu items for
Can't just, like,
breakfast.
grab it and go.
There is a cold option, which is just there is a couple of fresh breads that have been like set out, and what appears to be like multitudes of glasses of drinks of water and a milk.
So our charge has been abducted. Signs of.
And then there's
fire
also
scuffle.
the meat aspect
Looking at breakfast.
option of the meal, which is a steak or a fish now, and some eggs.
Fuck it. We'll grab a couple pieces of bread.
How early is it? It'll be
Pound.
here for a while. I'm gonna ask.
Pound a liter of milk.
Right now it's about around 6 to 7-ish. The continental will be served for the next 2 hours.
We
Have
can-
a dish of this sent to my room. I'll be back.
Of course.
All right. So we'll head out, start searching.
The bird's still looking.
As you guys begin to search, you find the high-end district. Everything is still closed down. It's still pretty early for them, and their businesses are far nicer buildings than the ones that were in Midtown Shopping District. This seems to be a very private location. Their shops are even a lot smaller in the sense of where they are. There's only 4 major shops. One is what appears to be a general store. One is a jeweler, and to the point where you see, iron bars blocking the window. The other one is a really nice, chimney, full brick home that's basically described as a smithy.
Yeah.
But you're gathering it's going to be a lot nicer than, basic leathers. And then the 4th shop is a restaurant.
Is there any kind of in place or somewhere that would be open even?
The
if
restaurant
it's
looks
not,
like it's got the smoke coming out from the top, so at least there are people inside of it. You don't know if it's open yet or not, but you could attempt to try knocking on the door.
I was about to say, yeah. Could I kind of walk up and try to assess what I see?
Roll me a perception check or investigation, your choice.
Investigation or perception? I'll take perception. So 15.
15. So
Finally rolled a 10.
So with perception, you do see through the window. There does seem to be a white dragonborn dressed in a very fine white kind of cloth baker's
gotcha.
outfit,
Oh.
kind of chef's outfit.
I almost got dirt fights.
No,
Can I nudge to see if the door is unlocked and I'm able to go in? Kind of like the whole, if a restaurant's closed, the door's going to be locked kind of thing.
the door is actually unlocked.
I open it ever so slightly and kind of knock on it and shyly, hello?
Ah!
Sorry.
Get out! I will call the guards.
I was just hoping to ask for some help. I just need directions somewhere, and everywhere is kind of closed right now.
What are you?
Bunny?
Never seen a bunny who can talk.
Ever heard of Tula?
Yes.
That is where I'm from. Lots of bunnies like me.
Roll a persuasion check.
Hey!
Working.
12.
Okay. Chula bunny. What do you want? Restaurant's not open.
That's okay. Can you just point me in the direction of this street, whatever's on the address paper?
Put it on the floor and step out. I'll walk over and look at
No,
it.
I said what's on the paper because you never
Oh,
told
you're
me
saying it out
exactly.
loud?
Yeah,
Okay.
you never told me exactly what the address is for me to relay it. So that's why I was like, whatever's on that sheet of paper.
You're going to want to go to the mid-district, to the east.
Oh, the mid district. That's why I'm all turned around. Sorry, thank you. I won't bug you again. Close the door.
Now,
I feel so bad.
does this bird
tip?
see this 3'5" white rabbit walking in the streets?
In the snow. That's...
He does have
He does have keen eyesight,
eagle
yes.
eyes. Fuck eyes.
With the 19 earlier you rolled, it still takes some time, but eventually, as he is circling the entirety of the city in basically a circular dimension, he eventually does catch sight of the bird. But however, because of the distance
Bunny?
he's at for you, or the bunny, at the distance he's at, he has to fly back a little whiles before you can actually see it because the distance is too far to see through his eyes. So
Gotta get in-
eventually,
I
He's
make
gotta
my
get
way
in
to the
Bluetooth
mid
range.
district.
yeah. Eventually,
Bird
he
tooth.
comes back, and about now an hour and a half has passed since you guys have woken up.
So you very much
And we're
enjoyed your
headed
breakfast.
toward where she's
to
her
where that
scalpel
last one was, yeah. So the bird eventually finds you all kind of just wandering around that building where you've seen now just a huge tuft of snow that has been impacted by a fall or something.
So
It's like
little
the bunny
bu-
tail
bunny-
butt puff
bunny
is like in it.
Bunny, snow angel.
Right.
So like I'm in a snow pop, might as well.
Well, we're probably not that far away because she didn't go that far.
The
from
city, this is the largest city in the continent.
Yeah, and I'm
Alright,
making my
so-
way to the mid section.
So now we have an idea of where she's at.
Well, we found where she fell off a roof.
No, but
and now the bird's about to
Yeah, once Bergman
Shut
gives
up.
us the update,
Bergerman. I can't get over that name. It's awesome.
I can't forget it.
It's awesome.
What is it?
Bergman?
Bergman.
Bergerman.
As Bergman returns, you are given the site of the last known locations he was seen.
And Birdtooth range.
You don't know the location as a sense of what it is, but you at least know the general direction, and you know that this is heading towards the southern direction of the city.
all right, we'll double time it.
Hidgwig, you would know the southern end is a place that you were definitely not allowed to go most of the time, but it was also a great place to go all the time because very loose pockets.
Fun. Oh, Jareth is gonna love this place.
So this is definitely a place you frequented often.
I like looking at it upping. I'm like,
You visited, but never got to stay.
Right. Like herding cats.
Excuse me.
what?
Weren't you just asking for gold?
I said I would find it
No, you didn't.
myself. Pretty sure
You
that's what I
asked me
said.
for 10 gold, which means
That was before we went to the betting
Bro.
ring. I was only missing 40, and I've now got 30. And I'll
so.
figure
I'm
it.
trying to make us some money. You understand that,
It's just
friend?
10 gold. I've got days.
You want more?
Not right now.
Okay.
I want to
I
find this
don't
damn
either.
bunny because she
As
gives
they're
us
bickering
more.
and
Exactly.
arguing, I'll be like pulling them along.
Let's
like,
go.
come on, we gotta find her.
Yeah, where we're just fighting. He's just like,
Right.
you fucks. Yeah, no, she's worth at least 150 apiece for each of us. I know that. We need to find her now.
200, actually.
I don't remember shit. That's why I try to write things down. I fail. I fail at it every time.
Wait, how much?
It's 200 apiece
I like
when
should
you
be
return her.
so
I thought it was
Is it?
150.
I thought it was 50.
No,
50?
No,
Fuck
we talked
that.
them
I'm
up.
not doing that shit.
I just thought it was 150 each
Oh.
time we.
no, it was originally going to be 100
It was
apiece,
50
but
up
then
front.
after the situation occurred where he had you guys escort her to the 2 temples as additional,
Oh,
that was when he said, okay, it'll be 200 apiece.
okay.
Okay.
We're earning
Well,
every
that's a
every
total.
fucking
They already
You know
gave us
what?
100, and they'll give us 100 more later.
Let's
Correct.
just go run her back home.
Right.
And then we've obviously picked a few pockets.
Yeah.
Some of them were dead pockets. That's fine.
All right, so we'll double time it to the area that the birds. said
Ooh,
they
and wait,
last
don't I
saw
have a
her.
thing that makes me? No, I don't have my armor yet. My armor is gonna make me faster, and I want
Alright.
it.
I want my braces, damn it.
I'm so excited.
I want my I want my breakfast. So,
He's like, "Where's
seeing
my
that
second
she
fucking
is not in any harm, right?
She looked like she was looking for something. So it looked like she was doing
She's
fine.
probably got dementia. We need to go there.
Right.
Who else would be
Well,
on
then
at the
that's
crack of
fine.
dawn? Yeah, wandering the streets in a bad part of
All
town.
right, let's go. Fast forward.
Okay, so have I?
As you're heading toward the mid-district, eventually return to a familiar sight as you start to see the older shops that you were frequented yesterday.
Yeah.
As it has been now about a half hour since you left the higher end part of the city, it is around almost 8 o'clock, and you start to notice a lot of people are opening up their stores. Not quite opening to business, but everyone's pretty much getting set and getting ready to open up. But from what you can tell, the woman only gave you the location of the district. She doesn't know the specific address.
Is there anybody kind of just around opening up the shop that I could like slowly teeter up to and politely ask?
Either that or you can roll a survival check to try to just look at the addresses around you and
Oh.
try to find a number.
I can do that. Survival's +5. I say that as I grab this thing. That is 14
14. Already.
in a good way.
As you enter and walk around this kind of cul-de-sac of shops as they begin to open, looking at number to number to number, the number on your item is about 100 off of the numbers around the shopping district.
So I gotta go like over a block.
It's
or
got to
two?
be about a block over, and it'll probably not be in the shopping district itself.
Ours is
After
not the question.
a good 20 minutes of wandering around the shopping district and the relative other blocks nearby it, you finally come to a very quaint, small wooden cabin. It is similar in shape to the designs of the houses around here, at least when it comes to the round shingled triangle roofs. However, it is much smaller than the buildings around it, so it is not a duplex, nor does it allow for more than probably a couple of rooms that can go into the far back of it. But the sign up on the front has a large, basically what appears to be the sigil of Dirge the Dragon on it.
Oh no.
What was it, 8?
Oh no.
You want a glass of
Yeah.
whiskey?
And I'm certain that this is the address she gave me.
The number is correct.
Yeah, if you want some.
It's on the little thing.
Recommend me something.
Does it appear to be like?
Why do we?
Does it just look like a little house thing? Does it look like
Yeah.
not a shop per se, but like a business establishment?
It looks like a quaint house.
I don't wanna interrupt.
And it's what, 8 o'clock now?
It's about 8.
In the morning? Oh god, who's gonna be up at 8 in the morning?
Anybody who works.
Yeah, right, me. I go up and knock ever so mildly, not hard, but not lightly. Like I somehow mustered the courage just to. Nyeh.
As the door opens, it's, it does not look like a heavy wooden door. With this individual struggling to push it. Good day to you. And how may I help you? You see a dark-skinned, kind of stout, about 5 foot, bald-headed, you think might be human? Just kind of looking at you, and he is dressed in a very nice white robe. How may I help you today?
I was wondering if the doctor was in.
The doctor? The doctor. Who is the doctor? Do you need healing?
No, it's a certain individual I'm looking for. Someone who works really well with medicines and maybe poisons.
Poisons? No poisons around here. Oh, Dirge only teaches peace. This is a place of healing. Well, let's not worry about that. Come.
Okay.
All right, let's see if we can't find someone here that matches your description. Yeah.
Would this realm know what a like Dr. Mask is?
No. Everything here is done by magic.
Okay,
Chemistry is definitely not practiced here.
No, but the type of mask he wore, like, would there be a name for it?
Not in your tongue. You would not recognize the mask. You'd only be able to describe it as a bird mask.
Okay, then, is there anyone around here particularly well known for having a bird mask?
Bird mask?
I'm not sure what you would call it.
That is a very weird concept. A bird mask. Who would wear such a thing? None that I have seen, but there are plenty of patrons around here who are praying in the early mornings, as they always do. You may ask any one of them if they are not in the current prayer. Obviously, be respectful if you may.
Of course.
You need anything else? Please don't hesitate to ask. As the small, stout man walks away.
X gave me the wrong address.
You see in the distance what appears to be 3 dragonborns, a green, a blue, and a white, not dressed in any robes, but just in like kind of common clothes. All of them seem to be kind of praying in front of the large dragon.
Is there anything else about that guy that I could try to pick from my brain of like I know I've got
Do you
his
want me to
outfit.
finish describing everybody first? Or-
Sorry, yeah.
And then, other than the 3 Dragonborn, you see what appears to be 4 humans. They look like they're fresh off the boat, all dressed in sailors' garbs. Relatively clean. Like they look like they try to take care of themselves, not similar to the pirates you met earlier. So a little bit better off. But they are all 4 also in mid-prayer. There is 2 females and 2 males. One male is bald, light-skinned, kind of a burly build. The other one is a small, stout individual, about 4'9". Still also appears to be human. Kind of a small little patch beard. And then sitting in the far back are what appear to be 2 humanoid, at least looking individuals, but it's hard to kind of gather what species they are from this angle. They're in kind of the far back of the chapel, so you'd probably have to get a closer look at them, but you definitely don't see any distinguishing human features at this distance.
Did you describe one of those dragonborn as bald?
Hmm?
Did you describe one of them?
No, one of the humans.
Humans.
Okay, I was gonna say like I think I missed something there because I was like,
Dragonborns have hair.
That'd be cool.
like they do.
It's feathers. Dragonborn hair is feathers.
Even that, I don't think I
I
know.
did not know that.
In my world, it is.
So, from my fight with the doctor, were there any physical features about him that I could try to remember specifically? Like I know about his whole entire costume thing, but
Based
were there
on
any
when his
points
hand got close to you, you sensed or got the figure from the shape of the hand that he was probably human. That's about all you could discern from that figure.
really? And I suppose I could recognize the voice.
Well, it was muffled
Oh,
because of the mask.
well, he was right next to me though when he took my blood,
make
so
him talk
I would
into a coffee
think with my giant ears, I'd probably
Well,
pick up his voice.
You
at
want to
that
go
point.
and try to ask one of the people praying?
I don't want to interrupt their prayer because I really don't want to make any enemies while in here, so I will wait until they're done.
All right. You take a seat on one of the pews and patiently wait. Eventually, the Dragonborn stands up as they're signed to dirge and walks out of the chapel. Are you going to stop them?
When you said human hand, right?
Yeah.
Then no, I'll just let them go.
Okay. After another few minutes, the other 2 Dragonborn stand up together, bow to the person you talked to earlier, who's kind of sitting up at the front next to the sigil dirge, and they bow. He bows back, and they both walk out. They look to you as you were kind of just eyeing them, or just kind of staring forward, and they're like, kind of odd, staring you. And then they walk out. Eventually, the 2 female women stand up and tap the 2 males, and they all 4 stand up together and start to walk out.
All the males, or
All 4 of the humans you saw, 2 males and the 2 females, they seem to all be together.
but they were all the pirates.
No, they are sailors. I said they were.
sailors. Sorry, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, pirates are. That's why I said they're not as bad off as the pirates you met earlier. These guys look cleaner, like they're actually workers.
Just meant people on water.
But yes, so the 4 sailors are walking up and about to pass you. Roll a insight check.
Hey, finally a good roll. 22.
Neither of the 2 males match anywhere close to the build of the doctor.
Yeah.
However, the 2 females both match the height of the doctor. It's about
Oh God.
And where are we at this point? Are we getting
God.
close?
Yeah, you're getting close. Based on the description of his bird's location, eventually you guys are able to track and find the fact that her last known location now has been into the mid-city. And so you are now just reaching the mid-city, and kind of all the shops have opened up, and there's bustling kind of business now as everyone's getting their shops open. Still rather early, so not too many shoppers, but the businesses have definitely all opened up.
Sure.
I guess I'll get up and try to talk to the girls.
As you are you standing? I'm just trying to. How do you get their attention? They're walking down the aisle next to your pew.
Excuse me?
They all four stare, and the stout, kind of shorter-haired, hairy male looks at you. Can I help you?
I'm sorry to bug y'all, but I'm trying to find somebody specific, and I was hoping maybe
Yeah.
Where'd you get it?
you could give me
I
a
can't
little
remember
insight
the
if you
brand,
knew.
But I added.
Knew
a
what?
little-
Do
little
any of
section.
y'all by
Don't-
chance
don't
know
come over
somebody
Just
who
a roofie, it's fine.
partakes in like
Yeah, it's
medicines,
fine.
poisons,
I don't care.
something
Tuesday,
about
right?
a bird
I
mask?
give up anyway.
Bird mask. You mean like one of them fancy, whatchamacallit?
Like they say, you can't rape the
Eh,
willing.
Gas mask?
It's like a healer or something.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, I've seen one of those
We
back
already know
home.
how it works.
Right?
I ain't seen one around here though. I thought you guys use that fancy magic stuff here.
Nice.
That was
Just
recorded.
kidding.
So nobody kind of
Just for the
fit in that
record.
description really around.
I don't know. Y'all seen a
Edit
bird
the
mask?
last 20 seconds out.
No, I haven't seen any doctors around here. No, no, I haven't really seen anybody.
Inside the girl who said doctor.
Go ahead and roll an insight check.
I gotta roll like that from now on. 19.
19.
I'm just.
Why were you rolling so bad before?
They
I don't know.
They
Why
seem
didn't
a
you just do that?
little not so forthwith. They were a little hesitant when they said that out loud, almost like it slipped out. But now they're kind of just, awkwardly looking back at their male companion. No, we don't know anyone. Well, you heard it first then. All four of us. Ain't nobody see no, whatchamacallit, doctors around here. I don't think they work here. You on them fancy magic and that healer over there, he don't use no doctor stuff. I've been to a doctor. They stick you with these pointy thingies. It hurts. Makes you feel better after a little while, though.
I'm trying to think. Hold on. I can't think of things right off the top of my head.
So, you's a rabbit, right?
Yeah.
What's a rabbit need a doctor for? Wouldn't you need a vet? They have vets here? No,
I've-
darling, they don't have vets here either. Everything's done with magic. Oh, bloody hell.
Which one said that?
Which one? For which part?
The female.
The female who said doctor. She is a tall, slender, kind of blonde-haired.
Yeah, my
woman.
brain's not putting two and two together. Basically, it's a specific individual that I met last night, and I completely forgot to give something to them before I left, and I'm just trying to find them again.
Well, you can always check down at the docks. That's where all of us hang out. By us, I mean, regular people. So, it might be one of them doctors there if one of the other crews has one. Yes, that's very possible. We are not
Yeah,
the
we
only
can do
ship
it.
that's in dock right now.
We can go to the Dirge.
They're at the Dirge.
Oh, you're at the Dirge
Yeah.
now?
Apparently, I'm here already, and I
She
didn't
didn't know where
realize
she
it.
was going.
All right,
Apparently,
I'm just be like, you know what? She's
So-
good.
the address that was given to her
Let's go
was
to
the
the Dirge.
Dirge Temple.
We'll ask the locals. How do you get to the Dirge Temple?
Just go around the block here. It'll be like a small little cabin with a dragon on it.
Perfect.
Really small cabin?
So you don't want to buy some jewelry, sir?
No, it's not my style.
All right. What about you, sir? Holds up a large kind of diamond necklace. You go great on any girl.
It's quite assuming of you. I go to straighten the lapels that I don't have on because my armor's missing.
Sorry, sir. I meant no offense.
Whatever you fancy.
What about you, sir?
What about
This fine wear. For a simple steal of 10 gold, you can have a diamond necklace.
All right, you know what?
Actually pretty
You
good.
hold it to steal. You can steal it later if you want.
Yeah, it's true.
I don't care.
I'll insight check him because
Roll an insight check.
Why not? It's not
9. He seems legit, though. You've never heard of a really affordable diamond necklace at 10 gold. But
No.
hey.
All right, let's keep moving.
You never know.
All right, sir. Enjoy your day. Eventually,
There you go.
as you guys are making your way, you do see the oddly kind of out of place cabin as all the other designs seem to be made of a kind of a fine stonework. This
Yeah.
is
Weird place.
recently built
Oh,
or
this is not what
oddly
I was
out of
expecting.
place
Yeah.
built.
This
is
place is a
weird.
little palatial.
Are we at the right place? What the fuck?
Let's
is
say the
this?
temple of Dirge at the last city we're in was a fine stonework
Right,
temple.
yeah.
All right,
Is
whatever.
this like the first one? They just kept making them better.
I guess so.
Sorry, what the heck?
Well, I'm sorry we weren't able to help you, sir,
Ma'am.
ma'am. But again, please visit the docks if you wish. We must go though. We have to get back to our ships, right, everyone? Right. Yeah, it's true. Oh yeah, Captain's gonna have our heads, aren't they?
I really want to try to keep the conversation going. I guess I kind of say like a. Do any of y'all know about the underground fighting thing?
No, we don't really live around here, man. Hey, he's right. We don't really live here. There's a fighting pit though. That sounds fun. You're a little old for
It
that, don't
is
you
an
think, hon?
underground thing.
I'm not too old for it.
Commonly known.
I'm only in my 40s. I can fight. Yes, but your leg, darling. I don't need it. I can use it as a weapon if I need to. Please don't give him any ideas. He needs to focus on his job. And resting and healing. Who are you to tell me what to do? Your wife.
Can I kind of like perception investigate what's on her person just to see if anything she has on her will like if she has the crossbow or if she has something on her that I recognize from that night, just
They are
anything.
none of them are armed. You wouldn't.
Oh.
They wouldn't allow anybody to bring weapons into the temple.
Except
Well,
for a
me and my
barbarian.
quarterstaff apparently.
Quarterstaff's not a
Probably
weapon. Even
not.
the temple guy has one.
Yeah.
It's good try though.
It's
You can
nothing.
try.
So at this
Any-
point, we should be getting close to.
You're at
opening
the you're
door.
at the building. So.
We're gonna open that door. We're gonna see this white bunny, and her ass is grass.
Oh no.
Oh my, large individual and two smaller individuals.
Yes, and
was
we're looking
never
for this
here.
small individual.
I was never
Oh,
here.
this one's yours.
Yeah.
No.
Adorable.
No.
Grab it by the ear.
Which one of
No.
you is the dad? How does this
No.
work?
Oh, none of us.
Oh.
That's who's paying us.
Oh.
Yes.
No.
Interesting.
We make no claims.
Christy, please stop asking them weird questions. They're weird people. I'm just
Snag the bunny.
asking questions. It happens.
I was just trying to find somebody. How is that weird?
Were you being weird again?
I wasn't trying to be weird. I was just trying to find somebody.
Well, that's the
Oh.
thing is, I don't think you're ever trying. It just happens.
Yes. Who are you
That's
trying
my
to find?
walking life, and you don't need to know that.
We'll
No,
give her the.
we were hired to protect you, but if you don't want the protection, you can just be on your way.
We'll ask her.
Can we go? Do you all need anything
Yes,
else?
be gone.
No, you're fine. Please.
Nice meeting you, White
Is there
Rabbit.
is there a cleric here?
Yes, the gentleman over there tells me he is what that is.
I'm going to talk.
As am I, but we're gonna drag her along.
Yes.
Welcome,
Ow,
welcome.
ow,
No people
ow,
are always
ow.
welcome.
Thank you.
Because I'm assuming
Praise
it's got, like,
Dirge for
injuries
all
and
the
Yes,
new
it's the
people
ears.
that are
Ow,
coming
ow,
today.
Ow.
So I'll be like, "What the hell are you doing out here by yourself?"
Like I said, trying to find somebody.
Ooh.
So some of us are
You
gonna want to
don't need to
identify some
know.
things.
And
Perhaps
I
we have
check
some
her
chat to
slight
have. We
blush
need to
on my
catch up with our
cheeks.
friend real quick. We'll be right with you.
Of
Father, what do I
course.
call you? Is it
Father
Sir?
is fine. It is a preference, yes. But you may call me by my name if you wish. You may call me Hans.
Hans? All right.
Hans, the
Fantastic, Hans.
cleric.
We'll be with you in just a moment.
Of course. You all. So, quick note: this individual does seem to be humanoid of some kind. He is.
How tall?
Insight.
He's 5 foot.
Mm.
He is bald, dark-skinned, but he does appear to be human, or at least some form of humanoid similar to a human. It's hard to tell because there are short humans, there are other species. Who knows?
5 foot.
Yeah, I mean, but there's 5 foot tall men.
Shortish for sure.
I'm 5 foot.
I thought you were listening to that.
I'm like 5'1". It really depends on the shoe in that day.
You in real life?
Yes.
Okay.
Not the bunny.
The bunny's 3'5".
Yeah, I was gonna say I could have sworn we said the bunny was 3'5", but we've
Yeah.
never discussed your real height. But I would believe 5'1".
So who are we talking to? Who's Hans? Is he the
Hans is
cleric?
like the head cleric here.
Yes.
Hey, Mr. Cleric, sir.
Yes,
He said
how may I
Hans.
help
His name
you?
is Hans.
Can you please tell me about this?
Ooh, oh dear. Oh, that is a nasty thing you have there.
Uh-oh.
I'm so sorry for your difficulty situation. I could destroy it if you would like.
Well, tell me what's difficult about it.
Well, you see, do you mind if I say this out loud in front of your friends? It is quite a delicate matter. Okay.
Oh, fuck. He's so fucking secretive.
Excuse us.
Whoops, sorry. Took my earbud out.
As he walks you kind of over to the corner to talk
You
to
are
you.
playing a game.
So, I understand that you may be wearing this cloak for perhaps to not be noticed.
That's why he loves it. Yes.
Well, unfortunately, eventually, as you wear it, this thing, you will disappear. Forever.
Invisible or
Well, yes, in a sense, you will be invisible.
but dead?
Oh, no,
Spirit?
not quite dead.
Ghost.
Yes, sort of.
Like he won't be able to
A
touch
raid?
things.
How long do you think that would take?
Well, the more you use it, the more it takes away from your body.
Fantastic. So if I were to show you this staff, is this as bad as that one?
I got this wart on my penis.
Oh, he
Can you
said
look
that
at
in private.
too while you're at it?
So that,
Yeah, that
that was in private. So
Oh, sorry,
he-
that's right. They
What's
went.
the-
Yeah, sorry.
So, yeah.
It
Do you
depends on
have
where
any-
it will start. Will depend on how you use it. So if you decide to cover up one part of the body or more, it will start to disappear, and eventually you will completely vanish, and all that will be left will be the cloak. And then it will find a new person to wear it. Well, I mean, if you don't use it, it makes a fine cloak. But you could find better.
Yeah, and not everything's gonna be a slam dunk.
Okay. You want to destroy it for me?
Of course, I would not mind getting rid of it for you.
Yeah, that seems pretty
Alrighty.
shitty. So you see Jared take his cloak off.
Roll a Constitution or a Wisdom saving throw.
This is gonna hurt.
Wisdom is a saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 4. That's
4.
a 5.
As you try to give it away, your arm starts to pull
Am I
back
charmed? 'Cause
against
I have
it.
advantage against
It is not charmed. It is a cursed item, so it does not want you to give it up.
Oh shit!
Oh dear. I was worried this might happen. Hold still. This only hurt for a second. Yeesh. As he holds his hands over the cloak, casting what appears to be a bright light of white fire over the cloak. It eventually sears your hand a bit, and you take 7 points of radiant damage, but all of a sudden the cloak falls out of your hand and onto the ground. Whew.
I don't suppose you could feel me.
Oh, of course, yes. No problem. He taps you on the back, and you're healed.
He's a decent guy.
He's a nice guy. I'll flip him a gold.
Oh, praise Dirge! As he flips it behind him,
Praise
almost
Dirge.
without missing a beat, and it falls into the coin box for donations.
Nice.
So I see him destroy it.
I will get rid of this. Go put it in the back for now with the other
Do you mind if I
destroys.
watch you destroy that thing?
Unfortunately, I will have to wait until the other priests return. I cannot destroy it by myself, so I have to put it away. We have a
Can I?
chest
is he
in the
lying
back.
to me?
Roll an insight check.
Hey.
No, he seemed honest as a foot.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Thank you, sir.
So why were so?
All right.
High
As he
level, why-
throws it into a
why are
giant
we
chest
here?
and closes it.
As we were told to
Yeah.
be here.
To do what?
Keep
though? I
that
can't
away from
remember.
hurting
Dirge
anyone
priest.
else.
Just about.
Now,
What
what
about
else
this?
may I help you all with?
Anyone remember why we're supposed to be talking to the dirge?
Well,
Well, on behalf of
Anyone?
The dirge people that showed up in my town for reasons.
yeah, We were told by another member of your church that she had to come here. Do you happen to know her?
Or why?
Hey, Pidgewick, you might want to
The individual who sent you here was a male,
Yeah, I've got some questions.
and
about this stuff.
he was named High Priest Brightscale. That was the individual who sent you here, the kind of jerk of a guy from the Dirge area that you guys were in the east.
I still don't know the reasons why though.
Deliver a message.
Ah.
No,
I did not write down the message though.
no, it wasn't. It said just to visit him.
Oh.
My notes from day one, so I took very detailed
Right
notes.
scale?
Says stop by Durst Creek while working, go to Imperial City, deliver message to another father high in mountains.
No, he just said go and visit the guy. He said he was given a message to tell you to go and visit this individual.
So is that who we're talking to now, or do we need to talk to someone else?
That's who you don't know. You haven't asked him if that's the individual.
Oh, are you? What's his name?
His name is Hans.
Are you Hans?
No, as in this guy already told you his name.
Oh.
His name is Hans.
No, the guy we're supposed to meet.
He just said the high
Bright
father.
scale?
Find the
Oh.
high. Brightscale just said find the high priest at the Temple of Dirge in the
Oh.
capital.
Is the high priest available?
Oh, the high priest. Yes,
Yeah.
the high priest. Yes. He is quite available. Yes. Let me go get him.
Thank you.
Watch it be the same guy we just left from the
He
other area.
goes into
With
the
like a
door.
sash.
He goes into the door behind the donation center, and the thing closes it. And about 2 minutes goes by, and
Be patient.
the
I
doors
learned it's a
open,
virtue.
and an individual dressed in a full white garb robe that is like the full hood is blocking any visage of the individual's face, and he is wearing a massive, what appears to be a dragon's head, a white dragon's head, as a chess piece.
Ooh, sweet. I want that.
Walks out,
Wow.
Dude, it'd be badass.
and as they look up and pull back their
Is that
hood,
one?
It's him again.
it's Hans.
It's Hans, yeah.
You dick. Oh, me. How did I know that was gonna happen?
Nice
I'm
to
gonna
meet
be
you.
like,
You are the manager.
My name
Hans
is
is
High
awesome.
Priest Hans Galileo.
I want to be like Hans.
Hey,
What was all
Mr.
that for?
Galileo, how are you? You look so familiar. It's like deja vu.
Are you also the doctor?
Thank you. The who?
I
Everyone wishes to know if there is a doctor
know.
here.
That was
Sorry about my little prank. I don't like wearing the full guard. It is quite overbearing.
Is that armor? Is that armor, that dragon head? Or is that just for show?
It is mostly ceremonial.
You were just up in arms about your mammoth meat. You're going to steal some priest's clothes.
I'm not gonna steal. Are you overly attached to it?
Unfortunately, yes.
Are you sure he's attached to his ceremonial dragon head robe?
You don't have any extras in the back?
Unfortunately, no. They would be kept at
He is
the
rubbing
high
off on you.
temple.
Yeah, totally.
I haven't tried to steal anything tonight.
Unfortunately, they
Tonight,
would be
what?
kept at the high temple of Dirge to the far
Just try to
east.
instigate a war.
Ah,
Just
good
team
to
to
know.
No,
war.
I said
So if
that
you
wasn't
become a
an
high
option.
priest, you may have one.
Well,
It's a lot of
apparently
work.
we were told to come and talk to you. I don't know about what because he didn't tell us what.
What was
Just
his name? Was
supposedly-
like his name was like White Scale or some shit. What? Or sorry, or something.
He was
some
kind of
sort.
a prick.
Oh, you know the prick.
He had
I'm
bodyguards
so
with
sorry
him.
to hear that. We do not intend to ever have anybody have issues with any members of the temple.
He just
They were-
comes across more as like the money hoarder versus actually trying to do it for good.
He was
Rough.
quite rude about her mom as well.
For
I
shame.
remember that.
Oh,
Wasn't this
very
lady.
much so. I just tried to defend my mom, and he had to get all uppity.
And he had bodyguards and stuff. So that's, you know who we're talking about.
Well, he does sound like he is a high priest if he had bodyguards. I typically do as well, but I put them off today.
And what
They
town
needed a
was that
break.
in? We should tell them the town that we had that.
Her hometown.
I was in
Yes.
Vikingu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to tell him about what happened in the smaller town with the giants.
Well, let's
Oh yeah. I'm
lockstep
sorry.
this. So happened in her hometown. He was the high priest there. We were
Yes.
told to come here to speak to you.
I see. Oh,
Do you?
You have
Does that
no
ring a
prophecies
bell?
about a white rabbit, like follow the white rabbit, nothing.
Let me confirm.
Don't be coming back in a different outfit.
Yeah, do it. That's great.
Well, now I won't do that.
I was going to.
All right, I will sit in my chair then. As he goes to the large chair, kind of off to the corner he was sitting in earlier. As he sits, and all of a sudden his eyes close, and they open again. There's like a glowing white light coming from them,
It's a prophecy or divine intervention.
That's
and he stays that way for a good 5 minutes.
He is speaking with Dirge.
right.
No response.
Okay, we'll wait.
You guys just
obviously-
kind of start
As
kicking
I've
around.
learned, patience is a virtue.
I'll gently start
Oh,
taking off his cloak.
While we're waiting,
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
No, I'm not
I think
gonna
I
do it.
make
I'm
it
just
better.
kidding. I don't need to get
Oh,
electrocuted.
Lord. Which one?
you can't go back to the underground fighting thing without her permission.
What did you do?
I went there to get some information.
Do you describe the individual to him?
I said his ex.
You didn't.
Yeah, I was gonna
but
say,
Did you
I-
describe the individual to
No,
him?
I did not.
This is my hometown, man. I got around.
Right.
The green one.
There's a lot of little tieflings.
There's a
running
lot of
around.
green ones.
Lord,
Okay.
wait, was it the short one?
She was rather short.
Yes.
So that is Serena. She is the second youngest daughter of the 8 children. So she is not Grandi, who is the middle female child.
Right.
She is the second youngest.
Did you sleep
Whereas
with
Muriel is the eldest
Did you
daughter.
sleep with all of them?
And
Look
she.
at
No,
Time.
he hasn't slept with the youngest daughter, who is the youngest child, because she's too young.
So you're waiting.
I have rules.
I'm about to say, so she didn't really help me in a sense because so far I've gotten nowhere.
Thank goodness.
I was just trying to find somebody.
So
But-
Serena was
You can let us
attached.
help you.
That's it. I'm gonna start
You
keeping
wouldn't have
some
helped me.
secrets.
But either way,
Well,
I'm
that
pretty
could
sure
be a
she
good
does
one.
miss you because she came back out the door just to say, and I don't miss him in that kind of sense.
Serena was very obsessive. Muriel was very defensive. And Grandi was kind of actually that good midpoint of just trying to always be there for you when you
Kind of
needed her,
normal.
which kind of irked you because you weren't quite comfortable with all
So
the
I think she
niceness.
actually does like you and would like to go see her again.
Was that last bit preceded by tons of threats?
No.
Nothing violent?
She gave me this address, which is how I ended up here, saying this is where I would find the individual I was looking for. And then she went inside. I almost went away because I was yelling, "Thank you!" And then she came back out to say, "And I don't miss him."
Roll a
and then to go back
deception
in.
check.
No, I'm saying exactly what you said.
No,
You're
she
leaving
did,
stuff out.
Yeah, she did say threats.
She said she might even
Not
say
at the
depending-
end.
No,
he
before-
was saying after that.
No,
No, I
she
said, was
that
the bit about missing me preceded by
preceded
threats?
as it came before. As
So
in
for the threats.
the threats came before she said I don't miss
Right.
him.
Because the last thing she said was that bit. So I said, was the
yeah.
missing me bit preceded by
The
threats?
missing you was at the very end.
I
At the
know.
beginning, when I said I knew you, she first asked me, like, basically my relation to you, and I said, you are a hired bodyguard. And it's
No, I
like,
know,
oh,
but
so he knows
there
my
was a
body.
part
and it's
where-
like, no.
Because that's part of why she was like, tell him to stay the fuck away. I'll
No,
kill him.
This is me doing like the girl talk of just going off about what she said.
Right, and you're not answering my question.
Um,
I'm trying to figure out.
I mean,
who
you're
it
not
was.
allowed to go there without her permission now.
Doesn't
That's
matter.
basically it. I don't remember any threats, just that you're not allowed to go there anymore.
Roll a deception check.
I legit don't know.
Yeah,
Still
roll
roll a
it.
deception check because being oblivious counts as deception.
Uh,
I guess that'd be persuasion.
I gotta pull my beyond
Confidence?
back up.
It's just,
I
I
was
don't
saying if she
know.
honestly doesn't remember, that's persuasion.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Like,
10?
10.
I don't
do I need to
remember.
roll?
Roll an insight check.
I legit don't remember. That's all I
Well, that
remember.
right there is a 19. I think.
She
I'll
legit apparently has forgotten already.
Jesus.
So you'd think there might have been something else, but she does not remember it.
All right, maybe it was a nice one. I don't know. We'll figure it out later. We got shit to
I
do.
just know she said it in a way that if I said it like that, that meant I actually did miss somebody.
I'll stare at the
Shit to do for
at
50
the-
minutes.
I'll stare at the
Right.
high priest and be like, hello. Hello.
And
Your
finally,
Majesty.
after 5 minutes have passed, the eyes go back to normal. Ah,
You okay?
yes, indeed. I am quite.
Oh, I gotta get rid of this.
I have been waiting for you, young one.
What?
Oh no.
cloak.
Oh no.
Glad you
took it.
became
Oh, I gotta get rid of it.
friendlier
Oh, right,
as you
right.
grew older.
Huh?
You are very important to us. You have a great mission ahead of you, one of peace for the great Dirge himself.
I'm assuming that's what this was about. Already?
The white rabbit will climb the great frozen mountain,
Oh, is this that damn Suki thing again?
and when they arrive at the top of the frozen mountain, the giants will fall, and the dragons will rise,
Oh,
and the
no.
skies will turn
Yeah,
red
what the
with
fuck?
blood,
Oh, no.
I'll
and the
control it
ground
right now,
will
I
shake.
guess.
I am not trying to start a war here.
War? No one said anything about the war.
I'm not trying to cause any bloodshed. I'm not that kind of person. Despite what happened last night.
You went into
And the night
a
before.
lethal death match.
And the night before.
Mass
What was the night
bloodshed.
before that?
I am
She
not.
got on a
I am
very
against
good day.
mass
That's what I'm
bloodshed.
saying.
This
And
is
last
the
night
prophecy I have been given.
Left her room.
It is how you interpret it that determines. Perhaps when it says, you shall rise to the top and giants shall fall, perhaps they mean figuratively. Sometimes, perhaps it means they are bowing to you. Perhaps it means there is peace and dragons rise. Perhaps dragons will fly. Dragons do fly. They have not flown in some time around our skies, but they do fly.
Why can't those premonitions ever be just straight and to the point? Tell me exactly
That
what's going
takes
to
the fun
happen.
out of it.
I'd have to ask Dirge.
I thought that's what you were doing.
I did, and this was the answer he gave me.
Really, Dirge? You have to play riddles on me right now?
This is how Dirge has fun. I've always looked at it
Okay,
as a
if there are
positive
lives
aspect.
at stake, don't pull the fun card.
He is a great dragon, and what else do you do all in eternity? And play with mortals. He is the kindest and most peaceful of all the great.
Kind and peaceful, and yet he pulls pranks.
What, have you met the others?
I like
I've heard of the monkey now. He's apparently fun.
We don't talk about the monkey.
I talk about the monkey.
That was an incident that Dirge himself felt ashamed of.
Still, I don't talk about Suki.
No
Or
one.
at least I try.
We try not to talk about Suki. I have nothing but respect for all of the great beasts. But I just don't talk about Suki.
Speaking of great beasts, have you heard of one that's bird-like?
Bird? Yes, of course, there is the great bird of death. The great black phoenix.
Wait, what was that?
The great black phoenix. Also known as Zephyr in our tongue.
Speaking of
Would that have
weird
anything to do
death
with
birds.
this?
Well, that is the head of a pinguis.
Oh, his staff allows
Yes,
him to...
what?
The bird people, that the head inside of it, that's a skull of a pinguis.
Oh, like an actual skull.
Like an actual skull, yes.
Hey, he's been doing some weird stuff. Can we look at his stuff?
Oh, of course, of course.
Yeah, this might be cursed. That Death Phoenix. Pretty sure he like lives in there, maybe. Be careful, it's loaded.
No, it is not,
Not that
cursed. No, it
Right.
seems simple enough.
Do we show him how
It
to
just
turn it
turns you
on?
invisible, yes?
Not really.
No, so it puts you in a different dimension and shoots missiles back into this world. And inside the dimension, sometimes that Phoenix will kind of wander around very terrifyingly.
Oh, yes, yes, I see the missiles part. Yes, it is a basic magical spell incantation etched here into the staff, you see?
It's pretty cool.
It is a basic incantation. Many of the students that come down from the Shin, they cast it all the time to shoot fireworks.
Fun one.
Uh,
But the invisibility part is, it seems cool. I think there's a price to pay. I've only gone in there once because it's scared to be living shit out.
We've all been in there
Really?
once.
Perhaps
I
its
didn't buy it.
invisibility is a bit more unique, similar to Dirge. When great beings create objects of great power, they never give you a straight answer. Perhaps the invisibility's cost is simply you are invisible to this world, but not to the other.
Yeah, no, trust me, I'm very aware of how things of power like to make bargains and just fuck with mortals. I'm very, very in tune with that whole vibe.
There is a slight pain in the back of your head.
Oh, jeez. You're probing where you shouldn't probe.
Are you okay?
I'm just dandy. Enough with this nonsense bullshit talk. Should we be going? What's going
Yeah,
on?
love that
They're
stuff.
trying to make
forget
her.
your-
They're trying to make her.
Don't forget
kill
your
people.
bird head.
Hey, Drew, you look
Is it
up.
cursed?
Oh, this is not cursed. It's a simple magical
Shit,
item.
I'll take it. I just lost a cloak.
You gave this to me. It's the
You
one.
did the right thing. that problem would have become an issue.
Yeah, wait, what? Your cloak was cursed?
Good question.
Yeah, we didn't know because you.
I
were-
apparently have to
secretly-
go
Pretty much
talk
what
to
it
the
made
head
me,
priest of the Suki temple, no
disappear.
matter how much I dread it. Do you
For
by any
good.
chance
fucked.
know of a way for
Yeah.
us to
Wait,
actually
but who was
get
using it
up
before
there?
that?
By the dude that
Mm.
totally disappeared.
Because
No, I thought
there's
we took it
kind
off
of
of
a
the dead
confrontation
penguin
thing
magic.
going on that we're trying to
Yeah.
solve.
We were in that
and
fight with somebody
it
and we couldn't
involves
see them and they were
directly.
glinting. 'Cause they were shooting missiles
Well,
at us
maybe you
from
didn't do
inside the fight.
enough.
They were glinting
When?
out of your
Out of the
out of
invisibility
the
sphere.
stack, right.
How much about Dirge do you
I
know?
wonder if the penguin is
You
friends
do?
with the
Only
phoenix.
bits and pieces that have been spread around my town, and a very funny aspect of yelling "Dirge," which I have had a
Well,
lot
that's
of
an
pleasure
important
doing.
aspect.
Which I've had the pleasure of doing with a couple of people.
Can you wear armor, good sir?
I can, but it affects my abilities.
It's not impossible then. You see, I've given my guards the day off. But if I have to, say, visit up to the top of the mountain, I could have new guards that
Yes,
I'm not
we
aware
would.
of.
I'm
What's the
desperately
pay?
in need of some
Nothing's
temporary armor.
free.
Yes.
Yeah, he's taken us up to Suki.
I know, but we must make a little coin.
I mean, this is
I
already a favor for
apologize.
us.
Yeah.
He doesn't know it's a favor. He thinks
Doesn't?
we're helping
How
him
would-
out.
I think
I
he very
needed to
much is
visit-
wise to him being like, I think I need new
Again,
guards
I
today.
apologize for listening. They're in it for the coin.
Well, that's no problem. I'm sure that we can work something out with the priests of Suki. They are usually quite charitable.
Perfect.
Cool, let's do
I
it.
needed to talk to the high priestess anyway.
See,
I appreciate
all the
it
money goes
very
to me
much.
because they didn't want it. This is their charity day. I'm the heathen that needs to be paid.
No one said that.
I could have swore I heard that.
Well, all right, here we go.
Oh, do I get to wear the
Oh, yeah.
dragon's head? As,
Pretty sure that's for the priests.
No, unfortunately, this is for the priests. However, I have this great ceremonial honor for the two of you. You, however, will have to wear a robe. You are too stout to be a guard.
I disguise them.
Oh, very nice. It will not
And
work, though.
I say what will work in.
You see,
Platonic.
there is something you must know. The front gate, after the high rise of the dragons, is a magic destroyer. Any magical aspect that walks through is dissipated.
I had a feeling. So, what do you recommend?
So let's say if
You're
somebody
wearing
was
robes.
to perhaps
wearing
be
a
a
robe.
ladybug and
Yeah.
they would fly through the gate and they'd poof back into maybe something else.
I don't
Would
know
you quit
anything
making-
about that, but yes, technically, if that was a magical effect, yes.
Would you quit making references to my transformation ability, please?
So
You
we're
can
going
transform
up-
That
into
was
a
part of the
ladybug?
plan.
I could
We're
transform
going
into
up-
almost any animal.
We're going up the mountain.
Oh,
Yes.
transformation
Yeah.
is quite
Rapid
impressive.
fly.
I don't think he
Are there
can.
technically
You think
titles in
rabbits
the,
can
like in this
fly?
world?
Rabbits?
Like if I said, like obviously there are clerics, there are warriors, fighters. Like if I said druid, does that mean something here?
I mean, druid is a general term of one who, basically wanders around nature and understands
Tree
its
hugs.
aspects.
Okay, perks of being a druid, I suppose.
Ah, I've heard tales of you. Yes, many of your people like to travel to the forests.
Yes.
Cool. We
Cool.
got a free ride up to the top of the hill. which
I
is
know,
what
right?
we
That
want.
was cool. And I feel
And we're getting
Stop.
paid. Doesn't suck.
All right then.
Let's do this.
Oh, right for you two. Hold on.
armor, whatever uniform.
Yes, that'll fit you quite nicely. And he gives you a fine, like a silver, basically chest
See a
piece
fly
that has
stuck in
a
the chandelier.
etched white dragon
Whatever.
all
There's
across
a
it.
fly stuck in the
Um,
chandelier, just making
Basically, it's a front
circles in this
piece,
one
and then it
piece.
has the back. So it's
Oh,
basically
yeah.
like a full-on
That's like a
plate
little
armor.
Okay.
It is very heavy. You
Very
are not
nice.
proficient in heavy armor,
Yep.
so it weighs down a good amount.
You have to put it on.
Yeah, she's got.
I mean, I think I
If
need
you're
to
going
be
to travel
part.
with me, we
Or
need
are
to
we close,
create
are we?
appearance.
Well, no, I know.
Yeah,
I
it-
think kind of the whole
Oh,
time
you're
we need to
sorry.
just be with
Fucking-
him.
I'm already white, so does that
I'm
count?
wearing a robe.
Oh, you need to wear the robe. You'll also need to wear a robe.
Okay, robe. Fine.
Can I possibly trade?
Now you, you're a big fellow.
Dress.
Perhaps. Oh, I have. Here's the robe, and then here is the front piece of the armor. It won't fit all around you, but I think I can hold it on your shoulders. And basically, you know how like an armor piece has like that shoulder spot, like
Yeah.
a sleeveless thing. He's basically putting that like hanging off you, and he takes the straps that usually strap onto the other piece of armor and just wrapping it around your whole chest.
All right, that works.
Yes, and cover your belly with the rope. There, no one will
Perfect.
notice.
No one will notice.
No,
Looks great.
very convincing. I also have disguise. Do I have disguise for this city?
You have a fine, like basically you have disguise as a fine wear, so you could like wear a very fine. There
But
are
not
like
priests.
not so much priest. No,
Okay.
the robe is decently long, so it does at least do that work for you.
I'll keep what he wear what he gave me.
All right,
Let's do this.
put on
Off
your
we
smiling
go.
faces. Those who worked for Dirge are never unhappy.
Nah.
On to your
People tend to get frightened when I smile at them.
That's true for you, but I need to be a guard. I need to be intimidating. You don't smile. Am I supposed to smile?
You're supposed to smile. The guards are just here to protect me, but they're also here to protect the people.
Just
I just walk
play
around
the
like
role
this.
until we get up there.
Now, you two, you will just have to, as people come up to you, and they will ask you for blessings. Now, I'm giving you temporarily abilities to bless those you wish. And
I
like,
do have guidance.
these two small silver dragons appear out of his hands and float around you and start to basically wrap around your neck like a scarf. Now, no one else will be able to see those except yourselves and me.
I'm already petting it.
I'm
And
gonna
it's like,
bless-
it's not fluffy, but
I'm
it's
gonna bless
cute.
both of them.
All right, you both have bless.
Nice.
So a
Hey!
D4 to all your ability checks
Nice.
and attack rolls.
I'm gonna bless Hans.
Oh, I appreciate it.
It's been so long.
I'm still just
Bless myself.
I'm petting it.
All right, here we go. Off. And as you all follow in, all right, you two guards stand up front. You two priests follow behind. I will stand in middle. Perfect.
All right, we'll
Right.
follow him.
Well, we're leading, right? Did you say guards in front?
Yeah.
Oh, so then we'll. leave.
Now I need you all to roll deception checks.
Oh, fuck me. Oh, that's not bad. I got a 13.
17.
13 as well.
13.
Oh, lucky
Wait, deception.
13.
I didn't even add my hold on. Dirty 20.
Well, there you go.
The
As
medium
you all
brings it
begin to
up.
walk through as like a procession, you start off in the mid part of town. Even though he's not taking you a direct route to the Heaven's Lift, it is basically not too long until you reach it. I need you both to roll me religion checks.
Oh, interesting.
So that
Don't
includes
do
you,
that very
Serenity.
often.
Nice, gotcha. Religion,
Mhm.
proficient, but I got a 9.
18.
So as a child walks up to you,
Oh no.
please, as a small little dragonborn, please, my mother is working too hard. Please let Dirge bless her so she may have a day off. And as you feel a hand on your shoulder, do not worry, young one. Dirge will always bless those who are hard at work for the good of people. As he comes down to his level, may Dirge bless you. Praise Dirge, little boy. Praise Dirge.
Search!
And then a young
Phew.
woman, what appears to be a young adult, comes up to you. Sir, if you would not mind giving...
Bless.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I feel so much
Get
better.
thrown back 8 feet.
Now
Yeah,
I'm
right.
confident I can get through today. Ooh, good enthusiasm. Eventually, you all reach the Heaven's Lift after a long 20-minute procession through the town. It's a little touch and go. There are some moments where Serenity, you struggle a lot as multitudes of different age groups keep trying to ask for a blessing.
And I try to just do what he did, where I'm just like, bless.
Every now and then you bite your tongue, but eventually you get through it without too much issue. Though you get
I was
definitely
tempted
get,
to turn into a mouse and just scurry away.
you are rescued many
Why?
times by the High Priest.
Because I'm nervous.
However, you just seem to have a knack for it as you just kind of get used to it, and everyone starts loving it every time they walk up to you and get a blessing.
And you get a car, and you get a
I like do a flip. I'm like, boom, bless. Bless.
You know, it's funny. That's okay in the Temple of Dirge.
And
People who pray to Dirge are usually overly cheerful and abundantly gift-giving. So the individual you have met in the East, clearly a different kind of individual.
Interesting.
We need to tell on him.
Yeah, you know, every religion has its wackos.
That's true.
It's not fair.
And in a religion where everyone's wackily happy, that's weird.
Right? That's where you drink the Kool-Aid.
He chose not to drink the Kool-Aid. What a miss. But as you reach the gate, you are stopped by what appear to be two imperial guards. They have their long halberd-like axes blocked at first, and they see the high priest kind of just bow with their hood on, and the axes, and they step back. And the large, what appears to basically be a house, its walls open up and start sliding to each side, as there is a giant open space inside of it. You probably guess this would probably be about the size of this kitchen, size-wise, height-wise as well.
Okay.
And there are a couple of couches kind of sit along the side of it. And then in the middle, a small little table, which what appears to be a couple of glasses of water and a bottle of fine wine. All right. As they all walk in, the doors close behind you. And the entire house starts to shake as it begins to rise off the ground. And outside the front windows, you see the earth begin to rise in front of you as if you were flying.
Hey, is this
Yes.
okay?
Have you all not? I suppose you haven't.
No.
It's time.
Let's say we asked for help
Yes.
to get up here.
It was a bit overwhelming my first time too. To think we are above the ground like the dragons of old.
How exactly does this work?
Well, from what I understand, there is a strong attachment between some type of magical energy or magical items inside this building, and it connects to the mountain, and the mountain lifts it up.
That works for me. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Magic bullshit.
Never seen an
Honestly,
entire
do
house.
I'm a
not know more than
barbarian,
that.
so it's all foreign. to
I
me.
asked
I've
for
just
the
never
guards,
seen an
and that's all I
entire
got
house
out of it.
move like that. I'm quite impressed. Dirge guy might
Cool.
know a thing or
I'll be
two.
like, woohoo!
I'm blessed.
As we go.
Blessings all around from Dutch.
Yeah, buddy.
Nice.
High five bless.
Yeah.
The gondola takes about 30 minutes to reach to the top peak of the mountain.
I mean, tall mountain. Yeah.
So while you all are kind of just sitting around enjoying the couches, the water is very nice, much better than any of the water down below. It's like a crystalline water. And if anyone tries the wine, it is phenomenal. It is a sweet wine, and you can taste no alcohol content whatsoever, but you feel better after drinking it.
I was actually gonna
Hey,
say I
calms
didn't- the
my
drink.
nerves.
It's early-ish, and I'm on the job.
I'm gonna
so
fill my canteen with it.
Easy enough to do.
Yeah.
Like I just leisurely sip because I'm just way too nervous about this. So it helps calm my nerves.
It is
What do you think it
incredibly
is?
calming, like overly relaxing calming, like against your will relaxing.
Oh, calm person charm. I use this against other people.
So my rage is subsiding.
Pretty much.
Yes.
What the hell? Is it spiked? We're not having it. Shit, now the big guy's all fucking loopy.
I didn't drink it.
Hey, don't. That's what I'm telling you. We need to stay sober. They're fucking weird now.
Apparently,
No,
I
we're
did.
just calm.
I'm calm.
It's just like my
I'm
What's
calm
sorry,
wrong
person
with being
self.
happy?
Shit.
He's very good. Praise Dutch.
Yes, praise him.
Fuck! I drank the Kool-Aid. Damn it!
Yeah,
Son of a bitch.
we literally talked about this just a minute ago. You literally said that exact thing just a minute ago. Now you're like, oh, fucking have a canteen full.
Yeah.
For later.
That might have,
Going
might
to
have a
fill
bit.
my canteen with it. And you're like, oh, it's the
Sorry.
did it, guys. I'm sorry.
This is very reminiscent of the drinks at the temple.
We didn't have drinks at the temple.
No, not in mine. I'm not allowed to have any at my temple. But at the great temple of Dirge to the far east, this tastes very similar.
You're not allowed to have any?
Not here, no.
But it's like right down here. You're basically in the same city.
Wait, what are we going up?
Well, you see, I don't know if you noticed, but I'm not Dragonborn. I know, shocking.
No.
No, I'm not. I swear I'm not. This piece, it's just armor.
Which I want.
Human?
You've made it known.
Well,
So
you
you
know,
say
I'm not
dragon
too
of
sure.
Yes.
I don't know where I
Not-
came from.
not what?
I was found by the church, and the church raised me.
I'll hug
So
it.
I was the first non-dragonborn to be granted ability to be a priest of Dirge.
Huh.
Unfortunately, that also made a lot of people unhappy.
I mean,
Eh,
no,
So I was sent
You
here,
can't please everybody.
and they told me I had to start a temple all by myself. So I did. I got a lot of the local wood shop people in the small part of town to the, I think it was the small part to the east. They were very kind and understanding. They used all the wood they had available. You know that they're talking about the ghetto district.
Oh shit.
So they built that temple for me. It was quite nice of them.
That is kind of do. You basically got a free temple out of it. Praise Dirge. Right?
Yes, yes.
Hans, I respect the house.
Praise Dirge.
And they come all the time for blessings after blessings. They truly are believers. Very kind individual, dressed in a nice long, I think it was an orange or brown coat. He always comes by for a nice blessing and a prayer. He always leaves happier.
Who the
Who's
hell is
that?
that?
Do you know who it is?
You recognize the description of the long brown
yeah,
coat.
yeah, that's
Is that
like
your uncle?
Is it the
continue. Were there
doctor?
other aspects you remember about this individual?
Well, he's the one who sent me the workers. Very kind. He is a dragonborn.
Your uncle?
Kind of looks a little gold or brown, or I'm not too sure what the colors are for dragonborns. I'm still learning.
It's typically metalish.
It looked a little
Anything
metalish.
about him that kind of like
Well, it did look like he had hurt his eye. It was an unfortunate thing. I tried to ask him about it, but he was a bit touchy.
You know, eye patch or
Yeah, it's our uncle.
something? Okay.
But he always leaves with a smile on his face. He says, "Thank you for the blessings, Father. I'll be back for my next one."
What the hell does he want a blessing for?
Well, it's a simple blessing. I give him a little bit of the donations for his people.
Okay, wait. Out of game because now I'm a
Protection.
little confused. Do I recognize brown coat because of uncle or brown coat because of
Uncle.
okay? My brain is flying into different things.
The money goes to those poor people in that town,
Oh, shit.
especially after they helped me build that great temple.
So he's milking the priest.
He's
I've got
pretty much
dirt
hustling,
on my
working
uncle
away for
now.
cash.
It's always so nice to have kind individuals when you first move to a big city.
I've got dirt on my uncle now. Dad's gonna love hearing about this.
Something tells me he won't give a shit. You're wrong.
Hey, anything that I can tell Dad about my uncle, he is ecstatic about.
Oh, we have arrived! As the door open again, this time from the other side, because it did not turn, you see in front of you, all of you for the first time are seeing things you've never seen. Basically, it is all of a sudden, instead of snow, you see a perfectly stone road that comes like just as soon as you walk out. And then it goes all the way up like a snake or a dragon, all the way to the top of the city, and basically like a constant hill going upward and upward as it reaches to the top where you see the divine silver gilded palace standing at the very top of the mountain peak. And then higher than that, at the very peak of the actual mountain itself, you see to be what appears to be a golden shine, with what appears to be a long staircase coming down from the mountain tip itself, what appears to be to the back of the palace.
Cool.
And all the houses that are filling up this part of the town as you come from the road and kind of walk by, the front of the road is all shops. All of them are buildings. All of them are fine, like stone-shaped masonry. There is no brickwork. It's just pure like walls.
So this is where the fancy folk live.
And unlike the
good, it's simple,
triangle
yes.
roofs down below, all these roofs are like a gilded, shining metal instead of the plaster of the tops of the other.
Weird place. Why are we here again?
Because of the penguins.
Suki.
Yes.
We're going to Suki's house.
Suki's a dragon of love.
Yeah, it's a dragon goddess, love goddess.
And that's where we need to
Dragon.
visit.
Because she doesn't like the flock, but I don't know why we're actually.
Because the flock is also trying to influence some kind of war. So we're trying, I think, in a way, we're trying to help quell the forces that would instigate a war.
Yep.
But I also might not have
Flock
understood it
is
correctly because I suck at this stuff.
As you all continue to walk through the city,
Better
you
than
are
me.
all getting eyes and eyes
Take notes.
of
It's barely
all these
getting me by.
dragonborn, and you do notice instantly there are some metallic dragonborn. You don't see almost any
Reduce the land that the
chromatic.
flock owns.
The only chromatic you see are white dragonborns, and the
But
majority
that's
of
the
them
horror
are
of the
usually either in
giants.
a robe, similar to the priest you're with,
Huns.
or they are wearing a kind of a fine green robe, which seems to, imitate the concept of Suki. And all the rest seem to be a gem-formed dragonborn. There
Mm.
are crystalline dragonborns all around.
Which is the royalty, right?
Mhm.
Mm.
There are rubies, sapphires, emeralds all over the place.
They look at the bunny, and what do I see?
Well, first, a couple of the shopkeepers are looking at you with hungry eyes.
Oh no!
Like,
Dinner.
they're
like-
seeing sales,
food?
sales opportunities. Like you,
Okay, agreed.
you're
Hunter.
basically seeing the dollar signs in their eyes as they stare at you.
Just stare him down and say, "Praise Dirge."
As I slowly step in between all of y'all,
They
like
give you no response at all.
no,
Just kind of stare
no.
with this almost disgusted look, and they
Stare
turn
right
away.
back.
Jesus.
Bless him.
I did. I'm not gonna bless that.
That is a pretty typical reception. With Suki being so powerful up here, I'm not well liked.
Oh, because of the Dirge.
I didn't think they got eyes for
So
me
should
though.
we change?
Oh, no, they cannot touch us. The
Are
king
we-
has allowed us up here.
Are we through the gate?
Oh, yeah. So now you're walking on the long snake-like road towards the top.
Our magic would work.
You don't know, you have a droid.
We'll do it.
Yeah, why not try it
I
now?
think they have eyes for me though.
Should I disguise myself?
You can try.
You're walking through the middle of the road, so if you activate it, you will be seen casting a
Under a
spell.
robe.
Under a robe, true.
You can step down an alley real quick.
Well, I mean, roll me a stealth check to cast the spell.
They're
As
all
those
paying
little
attention to me anyway.
skirts roll up.
Advantage. That is a 18 plus 6.
Alrighty.
They're all
As
paying
far-
attention to
nobody
me
can see you
anyway.
casting your spell as you walk just blatantly through the town. They don't see your fingers moving or your mouth moving at all. What spell you're trying to cast?
Disguise self.
Alright.
I will.
As you cast it, all of a sudden it seems to just end. You felt the magic, but then all of a sudden it was canceled. Like it was dispelled.
Oh, not a good place to be a magician. Luckily, I have my axe. I'll protect you, little one.
Neat.
Technically, you're supposed to protect that little one, but
I would like you all to roll perception checks as you are walking up this road and come face to face now with the local guards that are just kind of walking
No,
by.
wait, perception?
I
Perception.
got a dirty 20.
I got a dirty 5.
23.
9.
I thought it was 20, but it was like 23.
Turns.
So you two
Actual
notice
turns.
this.
I'm finally rolling. good.
However,
I'm not.
no, you have
Thank you
senses,
for
so you both
taking
would
it away
notice.
from me.
As the guards who are walking by you, they are all in very fine silver armor. All of them are crystalline. At least the two you're walking by. So these two guards seem to be of some connection to the royalty, but the two guards behind them are a silver and a gold dragonborn. But as they walk by, you notice the two ones that are royalty blooded or crystalline, the emerald and the sapphire, are wearing a bright blue gem over their armor as a necklace.
Oh, we have
Similar
the,
to
I have
what
the
we
bright blue
have,
gem.
right?
Very
Shit,
similar.
I forgot to tune.
I have the bright blue gem. Ever
But-
since you gave me the necklace, I've been sleeping with it.
Now this, unlike yours, which is like just a gem, this is like been shaped and refined into a jewel. So they're wearing it like one is wearing it like a diamond necklace, like basically a full-on triangle, and the other one has one in the shape of what appears to be Suki. So they.
So not only do I have the blue gem, but I have
No,
Suki
that could be
hanging
worth a
somewhere.
pretty penny.
But it does
Hey.
seem like the jewels you are wearing are jewels they have. Or sorry, reverse that. Jewels they are wearing, you
Moth.
have.
Kill that thing.
Moth.
Kill it with extreme
So can I
prejudice.
try and cast disguise self through the.
I don't know where it went. I smacked it and it went somewhere.
There you go.
That's
Or do
funny
I have
replay.
to attune to it? I should.
I mean, I've been sleeping with it since you gave it to me,
well,
so
you
I've
try
had
and
at
cast
least
it.
a night.
We'll try and cast
Hold on,
Well,
something
then,
that.
didn't I get one too?
Yeah,
So
I'm the
it.
only
Did
one
you
that
attune
didn't.
to it?
If I slept with it, if she's attuned, I'm attuned.
Oh, am I attuned?
You all could have attuned if you wish, yeah.
Yeah, I slept with it, just like the.
It was in my
Suki
pocket.
charm.
I remember. So I said I put it in front of my heart because I was like, this will block something.
All right. Well, if you've all attuned to it, then yes, I'd
He's
say
like-
that works.
Yeah, right, dumbasses.
Just said talk it through.
I'm gonna,
I don't know.
because
how
it's
to
just
do
touch,
this.
so I can, I guess technically do it to myself. I'm gonna see if I can guidance myself.
Are you using the jewel as a focus now?
Now that I've seen it, yeah. So I guess I'm
Alrighty.
wherever I can.
As you attempt to use your usual guidance ability and grant yourself the abilities of a bonus to whatever you may be trying to do, you feel a sense of overwhelming power. Like that normal boost was just doubled.
Mm.
So now you may roll a d8 instead of a d4.
Oh, I can't just do 2d4s
No, it's a d8.
Take what you
because
get.
I could still get just a 1. At least with 2d4s, I can get 2.
I had it written as a d8. And
Right.
again, I say
Just don't roll shit.
it all differs between
I
what
gotcha.
spell you're using to cast.
I
this,
gotcha,
so.
I gotcha. But yeah,
So,
This is
anyway,
so
this will make
I can use
every
magic with the
spell
jewel.
more powerful.
Potentially.
Maybe.
It's different for every spell. So you don't know what the result will be. But you
Cool.
definitely can tell everyone around here that seems to have the ability to cast magic is
Which
wearing one
means
of
they're
those.
going to be more hardcore badasses.
hey, that means one of your magic casters though now has a way to do it.
Technically, all three of you guys do.
You know,
Good thing you don't use magic.
I don't. I have my axe.
All right, continue.
at your behest.
Milady.
But as you guys continue to walk by and walk up, eventually the eyes stop eyeing you as you get close to the residency areas. You don't see too many people kind of wandering around here. This seems to be mostly just the road. The only ones you see are the guards themselves. They are placed what appears to be meticulously at almost every next block. So after every 3 houses, you see another guard. And as you get closer and closer to the very top, more and more guards. Now it's one every other house. And eventually, as you get to the top, you are greeted by the sight of what appears to be 10 guards at the front gate of the palace, just spread out across the gate itself. So there's no entry through that gate without going through one of them.
Okay. Well, we're just following the priest, right?
And as you walk forward, all of a sudden, 4 of the guards at the very front of the gate kind of do like a hop and just slowly move out of the way like a door opening as the gate opens behind them.
Nice. Membership has its privileges.
I'm gonna praise him.
I'm in between
They
everybody.
don't even blink.
Okay.
They're just staring forward.
It's for me now.
And you notice only one of these is a royal blood. There is a amethyst who is in the very middle, and they are also wearing one of the jewels. As you pass through, the gates close behind, and you are now in front of the Silver Palace. And it stems to pretty much, I'd guess an equivalent would be 10 stories. So,
Not bad.
no, but not overly over
No,
the
it's
top.
not crazy.
So,
big.
you know, just a regular sized business building, basically.
Right.
So, But you can see that it looks pretty ornate. There is huge amounts of dragonic symbols edged into the silver itself of the walls itself of the palace. And then the gate itself is adorned with what appears to be the design of 3 dragons. There is a large white dragon on the right side, a large black dragon on one, and then a large green, like a greenish, like emerald dragon down the middle. And it seems to open in like a 3-way, like the door itself, like so that top part opens upward and the other 2 gates open outward.
So Suki, DIRGE,
And Shin, the dragon of wisdom. It's also the name of the school of magic.
keeping my eye out for any
All right, so
star sapphire necklaces laying around.
the palace is beautiful, but we cannot go there. So we are going that way, as he points to the right, and there is a large kind of gate that is just standing above. We killed it.
Nice.
You know, it was hiding
I'm
over
gonna
here.
ask him, hey,
That's probably where I ended up smacking him.
where exactly is Suki?
Oh,
Wait, we're not going to the castle, right?
no. We're going around the castle.
Oh, fuck.
Suki,
what
Suki
episode-
is above the palace itself because Suki is so revered.
We actually have
From rumors that I've heard, we
Message
don't
or
want to go into the palace itself.
I've never been in the palace myself. When I talked to the king, he was out here in the gardens. And he points to kind of the far leftmost part of the palace is just a huge, basically maze, edge maze. And behind it seems to be a multitude of really fine buildings, about 5 stories tall, each of them. Kind of a weird, like refined stonework, but instead of the normal tops, they look like just regular rooftops. So instead of like the Japanese design, more like a English design.
My mom told me a very bad rumor about this place, and I don't really want to go in and witness that for myself.
I mean, I don't really go into rumors. Nothing can be as bad as people make it out to be. And as he leads you to this, basically, imagine like those gates. I don't know if any of you've ever played Skyrim, but those gates before you get to Alduin, the just large, stone
Yep.
walkthroughs. They go all the way up this long staircase that goes literally on the side of the mountain and climbs up to the tip. Well, now comes the bad news.
Uh-oh.
We have to walk this. Here we go.
Start trudging up.
Pidgewick is in his goddamn armor.
I could always turn
You
into a
could take
bird.
it off.
It protects you pretty
I'm
well.
supposed to be his bodyguard. I mean, I'm in character. Nah, I need to stay in character. You never know.
It takes, at first, you guys will take a little break every now and then, I'm guessing throughout the middle. Even he wants to take a break every now and then. But it does take close to an hour to reach the top, to the peak. So
Do we get a point of exhaustion?
you
I'm
do
guessing?
all get a point of exhaustion.
In my big mouth, I'm sorry.
So that gives you, I
Thanks for
believe,
homework.
disadvantage on all ability saves
Nerd.
and checks.
Where? I didn't mark that on here.
There should be a if you go into
Even
conditions,
I'm
it'll
exhausted.
if you go into
Conditions,
conditions, there should be exhaustion levels, and
I
just
know,
click
I
the
can
first.
carry an extra load. Yeah, I'd be exhausted. Too.
No, you're fine because of
Okay.
your large size. You're fine.
You don't even have proper armor on.
Just disadvantage on ability
Weak
checks.
little creatures. Sorry, I'll think that inside my
Where's
head.
But eventually, you reach the top.
Yeah. And then down to the bottom.
Refreshing.
I'm a young man, but wearing all of this up these stairs always gets me.
I should have turned into a bird. I should have just flown up here.
Standing at the front, what appears to be the same similar design, only in this time instead of dark stonework, it is a bright green archway. Is a emerald dragonborn female standing at the front. She is wearing a kind of a green emerald designed armor like it looks like it's made of emerald itself, like a giant piece of emerald that is shaped into armor
Wow.
over her chest, and she is wearing a long black cape behind her, and she is bearing what appears to be 2 long, like curved blades behind her hips.
Ooh, I want to fight her.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
She is wearing a long black
Stupid
skirt.
she has.
Okay,
Trying to
good.
fuck everything.
Right.
It goes down to her knees.
Good.
So is she like the guardian,
She's the greeter. She's the pit boss.
right?
She just kind of stares
The
at you all.
doorman. So what does the high priest do?
Father.
The high priest is still panting.
Hurry up, man! Catch your breath.
Sorry. I'm a priest. I'm not meant for this kind of work.
Well, Impatiently.
Walks
the
up-
Lord.
walks
Bless
up to
myself
her.
and take the-
I hate this part. Oh. All glory to Suki, the mother of love and the goddess of beauty. We beg thee for an entrance to speak to the high priestess in the name of Dirge, the lesser peace dragon.
I see why you hate this part.
She just stares and walks away to the corner. All right, she says we can go forward.
Nice.
Ah,
She
I'm
said
gonna
that,
wait
didn't she?
for
she just stares at you and follows you as you keep walking.
She's gonna make you
She's looking at my butt.
She's gonna make you a real bitch.
Fine.
Don't worry about Esmeralda. She just can't talk. She's not
that's
trying.
a beautiful name.
Yes, she has a terrible personality.
I'm gonna go.
I'm a man of dirge, believe in peace, but that woman scares me.
She's
But that's why she is the lone guard, the only one allowed up here.
probably lonely.
Seemed like-
Now, what you are about to see, I apologize for. If you have weak constitutions, please do not go any further
I have
into
a
this
Please
building.
fantastic-
don't let it be the rumor.
Constitution.
Please don't let it be the rumor. Please don't let it be the rumor. Please don't let it be the rumor.
How old are you?
Beg your pardon.
I'm sorry, I know we're not supposed to ask that question of a female, but this time it's important.
I need my age.
Can I bless myself and get rid of the exhaustion?
I made myself 19.
Okay, well, you're around that age.
Oh God. Are they fucking?
Let's do this.
What?
I don't know.
As he
it
opens
what
the
my-
gates.
Is that what my mom
Oh,
said?
hold on, let's
Oh
see.
no.
And there is a large, basically a river of, like, basically a pool that goes throughout the middle of this temple. Basically imagine a giant Greek temple to Zeus.
Right.
All the way down you see the large pillars holding up and the giant open square rooftop. And
So it's like the Pantheon.
pretty much, yes, exactly like the Pantheon. A lot longer, but yeah.
Okay.
And you see descriptor for PG or PG-13. You see a lot of Dragonborns mating in front of you,
I
all throughout
fucking knew it.
this party of individual. Basically, imagine an old Greek orgy.
Nice.
Wow.
And the rumors were true.
And the loincloth comes off.
I don't need to see yours.
Is this
The baby hammer.
You're on
Yes.
bodyguard duty, friend. Keep it on.
But I warn you, if you start, you'll never stop. You see that individual over there? Points to a elderly black-scaled dragonborn. They were lucky enough to get all the way up to the top of this palace to get to Suki when they were 18 years old. They haven't left.
Oh shit. I'm not looking for that.
That is the price that Suki charges for her worship.
Well, you know what they
protect
say,
us,
it's
priest.
praise Dirge, so let's fucking get on with it.
Sounds better than hanging
Just
out
stay
with
focused.
people.
We have to get to the very far back.
Bunny, you're gonna be alright.
That is where the temple
Can you just look
priestess
Can
has
you
her
use your ears
office.
as blinders.
I mean, you're a rabbit. What do
Okay,
rabbits
so the
do?
rumor about us being like frisky little whores is
Yeah.
wrong.
It's not. They have a
It's
bajillion
wrong.
babies.
That's
They
because
just-
we
they
have a
just make a
high
lot of
egg
babies.
drop. That's it. We have a high egg drop. That's
As
all
you
that
all
is.
walk through to the back, the priest himself has like put up his hood and has like started going as you're walking through. And there are a
Steam come off my
multitude
head at this
of
point.
moments. I need you all to roll wisdom saving throws,
Fuck me.
where
I,
a
That
couple
might
of
happen.
women and men,
I take out my,
dragonborns, come over and attempt to touch you.
take out my camera.
Wisdom?
Wisdom.
Oh God, no.
Oh,
I got a
No.
9.
19.
8.
wait, so it's save?
Wisdom save.
I'm proficient with a +5, and yet I rolled a fucking 3.
I rolled a 9.
God, an 8.
Pidgewick,
I rolled an 18.
as you are walking through all this, kind of, you know,
I don't
thank
see
you.
them coming because I'm covering
No,
Well,
my
we've
thank
been
you.
blessed.
As a
We've
couple of
been
men and
blessed
women
that
come
we
to you.
have
No,
been
no.
blessed. Does that
I
count?
haven't
get-
been.
Oh, you do get a plus a D4 for the two of you,
Okay.
and a D4 for you, and you also
Oh,
have
with
your.
my guidance.
So you have a D8.
Woohoo!
4.
13.
That's a 4.
Is this a
8.
charm?
3
Is
says
this
7. 10.
This is charm.
15.
Because
Yes.
I have advantage.
15.
Oh, I don't
15.
think can I be charmed?
Yes, you can be charmed.
Oh, I thought I had.
7.
You have
I'm not
advantage
raging.
on being charmed when you're raging.
I'm not raging. 13.
Now you're all Kool-Aided up.
I know, I'm like, woo!
I'm about to
13,
say I'm
alright.
calm.
Orgy.
testing
I
it.
like dragons.
So
Oh Lord.
you are able to push out of their way as all of a sudden, like that energy flows through you again, as you feel this weird desire to join in, as this female, crystalline sapphire female dragonborn comes up to
sapphire.
you and attempts to put their arm around you, and you start to feel your head get weak, and you start to walk over at first, and then an energy source just powers through your brain, knocking you free of the charm.
I just thought of my mom, and I'm like, no, 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 no.
However, you end up paying.
I got a 13.
I know she got a 15. That was the DC. So she barely made it with that pluses.
I had 2 extra
Good- yeah,
dice,
good
and that's all I
thing.
needed.
So you and Pidrick start witnessing a Pang and Jareth start to just kind of turn. Jareth, you follow 2 very masculine men, like just beautiful bodies. Like they are shapely individuals, probably around their midlife. They're midlife aged, and they just start walking away as this ruby and sapphire male dragonborns kind of just arm over to you casually,
They want to make purple.
and you don't even, they don't even talk. You're just like all of a sudden entranced and start walking with them, paying 3
he's watching us?
I'm
dragonborns,
waiting. He's talking.
2 males and a female walk over to you.
This is never ending.
An amethyst female
And
and 2 emerald males walk over to you, and they just
It's
kind of start
Christmas.
surrounding you, like doing a dance around you, and you just start getting mesmerized by it as they start dancing around you, as they try to
Not
start.
music for that.
Let's say as they have the hand and start trying to lead you over to what appears to be a circular couch.
Get me the F out of here.
I'd like to point out the other 2 of your individuals may need some help.
Yes.
I am not. I'm not looking. I
Oh, Lord.
cannot.
What the fuck are you guys doing?
Oh.
Jareth. Jareth.
Hold on,
Jareth.
he's gonna get a good sandwich. He might be in.
We're working. You're not helping at all. What the fuck are you doing?
He's dancing around with a
Goddamn
circle of
Kool-Aid
individuals.
drinking.
I'm not good at dancing.
Right, we
Can
graded.
I like walk over to him, jump up, and like rabbit kick him in the face, knowing it's not going to do anything, but maybe just slap some sense into him?
Okay.
I'm going to grab a hand on his shoulder.
Because I can jump up to his
As
head.
you do that, you come to.
Woo! That could have been
Go.
scary.
Yeah,
and
go,
yet oddly
go,
satisfying.
Go,
And
get
I'm
sure.
he's,
Yeah.
if
Put
he
my
wasn't
head
responding, I'm
down.
throwing a hand on his shoulder to be like, Jareth, what the fuck are you doing?
The hand doesn't seem to do anything.
I'm gonna smack.
Shake him.
Schmackaroo.
Grab his hand.
He
and
starts
Smack
continuing
him!
to walk away,
closer.
So
and
put it
he
on your
does.
ass.
Give him a
Okay,
push.
damn it.
after
I put it on the.
I notice he's
One,
struggling, I
two
come over to
guys
rabbit
are
kick his
Like,
face
oh
too.
Lord.
So you
this
basically
again.
just jump up and kick
I
him in
jump
the
and
face.
kick. It's like jumping roundhouse kick.
All right, roll me an attack. Roll me a
No,
d20.
like I said, I knew it wouldn't hurt him.
Well,
but
he's a bigger target, so and
Okay.
you
Roll-
jumped
you
up
roll your
on top of him. He's not as large of an individual. Roll an attack. Add your dexterity modifier.
I gotta go back to the thing. Dex 2, so 11.
11. What's your
Okay.
AC?
Better than 11.
Like I said,
You
just
don't have
enough to
your
knock
cloak,
him
though.
out.
I don't. That didn't
Okay, I don't know if it did.
No, I just need. What's the number?
15.
15.
Damn,
All right, because it's
what?
bludgeoning, that is just enough to be able to actually knock him out of it because it is above a 10. So
Yeah.
Nice. Get us the hell out of
Go.
here.
as you
Go,
wake up to a
go,
furry kick to the
go.
face,
Go.
as you notice some
go.
of your armor or your robe is starting to be peeled off by these two male dragonborns.
They're slowly bending you over.
I flick him in the nuts and I walk away.
They lean over in like an irk of pain. Well, I don't think that was necessary, but
Jared, I don't
alright.
think you're supposed to do that.
Please
here.
get
This is literally
going
the
now.
temple
What?
of love.
I was trying to help them. They might be.
They will
twins,
snap
too.
out of it.
As you reach the edge, you finally walk into this kind of two-door glass ornate office room. And as you walk in, a very kind of tall, about 6'3" female dragonborn, dressed in a long black robe. However, the robe is all she's wearing, as it is, in all fairness, a beautiful female shape, hourglass figure,
Big titty bitch.
very
Nice. Do they have 8 sets of tits or just 2?
just
They're
two.
not mammals.
More than merrier.
She does have a tail. It is a very smooth, as they are a crystalline. This is a topaz female dragonborn. So basically, imagine an orange gem scale coloration.
Very pretty.
And she has a male and a female both sitting next to her. Basically, I won't give details.
You can.
We're all adults
Giving
here.
her a very happy underbelly.
Okay.
Interesting.
Going down or just hands?
Going
Playing- they're
down.
Playing DJ. Oh.
Yeah, they're playing back and forth down below.
Lucky bitch.
Now, who interrupts the high priestess in her prayers?
I swear to God, my face is like straight red like a tomato, and there's steam coming off my head and watching this go happen. Right
And
now.
as she stares at you all, and you get a kind of good look as her eyes just dead stare at you all, and then instantly focus on the priest of Dirge, and you see almost like a villainous killer intent on him.
Jeez.
That is where we'll end the session.
Ah!
She does not like
I
him.
thought she was.
Okay,
Priestess of love.
epic.
Apparently not.
The little button next to the microphone. Yep.
Oh, shit.
And end.
Ooh, how you like that? Got that in midair.
Thank you.
Lightning
This is
cat.
very like